Greetings and salutations and welcome to Hockey TV on this first Saturday night in the month of January 2019 as we are awaiting the start of tonight's NOJHL West Division showdown between the visiting Rayside Balfour Canadians and the hometown Sioux Eagles. My name is Scott Nason. I'll be providing play-by-play for tonight's contest. Our cameraman tonight once again is Rob Horn, and once again the gentleman to my right is color commentator for tonight's game and for all Sioux Eagles home games, now in his 11th season for the Sioux Eagles. That is hard to believe. Larry Pozzebon joining us here at the Puller. Larry, how you doing tonight?
Good. Better than last night, thank you.
Yeah, you're sounding better. You're always looking good. We know that. And, well, speaking of looking good, the Sioux Eagles looked good last night, especially on the offensive end, as the Eagles put up 8 goals, including 5 in the second period, to defeat Blind River by the score of 8-5. Before we look at tonight's opponent, one that the Eagles have had a hard time with, your thoughts once again on last night's Eagles victory?
Yeah, Eagles, 8, what a second period. Like I tell you, folks, it was great. I'll tell you, whatever Coach Doug LaPrade said to them between the first and second period, it worked for the second period. And then, again, I think the Eagles, when they started going like that, they got the coffin there on them, nail it down, and it got close. At one point, it was 5-3. And I said to you, next goal is a big goal. Well, the next goal was scored by the Beavers, and they made it 5-4. But Eagles came right back, made it 6-4, and then after that, the Eagles just went on. But in this league here, now the Beavers didn't score 6, but if you score 6 goals, you should win a hockey game. So they were close. But the Eagles scored 8, and that's what the difference was right there. You got to score more than 6 some nights to win, and the Eagles did that last night. And there were some good points, and then there were some not so good points. But Eagles deserve that. Really, they deserved it. Blind River come in, they didn't have the bus legs, I don't think, because they stayed with the Eagles. They even took the lead a couple of times. So Eagles won. They deserved to win last night.
In last night's game, Charlie Hannawall had 2 goals and an assist, along with Kyle Quinn, 2 goals and 1 assist, and Kobe Keller also had 2 goals for the Sioux Eagles. Eagles come into tonight's matchup, Larry, still in 4th place in the West Division with a record of 16-19-1-1. They have 34 points, 3 points ahead of Elliott Lake, who has 31. Elliott Lake knocked off the Sioux Thunderbirds.
Yeah, they didn't help the Eagles out last night.
No, they didn't. At home last night by the score of 3-2. And Rayside Balfour, a solid squad, Larry. We've had a chance to see them now a couple times. The Eagles have played Rayside 4 times, 2 very early in the season, 2 pretty recent here, and they're 0-4. Rayside has a record of 21-13-1-2, still in second place in the West Division with 45 points, 6 points behind the Sioux Thunderbirds. And, well, Larry, this Rayside Balfour team, one of the stronger, one of the tougher, I think, teams in the division. And so you look at the Eagles, they haven't beaten them in 4 tries. We talked about this before we went on the air. Eagles have not had a home weekend sweep this weekend. This is a big game for the Eagles tonight.
It is a big game for them. It's they got to show that they can beat these guys, because they may meet them in the playoffs. So if you want to show them that you're not invincible. And now another maybe a good factor is tonight. Rayside are only dressing 17 players. That's 15 skaters plus the 2 goaltenders. So, and one of the players is an affiliate player for the Rayside team. So, but they've got a good team, and even with 15 skaters, they're going to be tough to handle. The Eagles are going to have to be sharp tonight to take care of these guys.
2 other games in the NOJHL last night. Cochrane over Espanola by the score of 4-2, and Kirkland Lake over French River by the score of 7-2. Now, Larry, that game, French River, they were involved in a bus accident last night. The NOJHL released this information that the French River scheduled contest tonight against Timmins and tomorrow against Powassan has been postponed due to a bus crash. The Rapids team bus was involved in an accident early Saturday morning on Highway 64 as the club was returning home from a road game in Kirkland Lake. Thankfully, Larry, there were no injuries reported with anyone on the bus, and so the Commissioner Robert Mazuka says the entire NLJHL is extremely thankful that no one was seriously hurt in the incident as the French River team traveled home last night. The quick thinking of the team's bus driver undoubtedly prevented the potential of a very serious incident from occurring And we commend him for his actions. Traveling to and from games is something every team in the sport deals with on a continuous basis. And in lieu of the tragic events that happened last April with the Humboldt Broncos, the NLJHL is making available counseling with the assistance from the Canadian Mental Health Association for the entire French River Rapids organization, along with any other league member clubs, over this very close call. Again, this from NLJHL Commissioner Robert Mazuka. And so, Larry, I heard that there was a bus accident this morning, and of course, all I could think about was what happened to Humboldt last year. And thankfully, nobody got hurt in this case.
Great.
And so, well done by the driver, well done by the league to be in front of it and offer, things, because that's a scary situation anytime anyone's involved in a traffic accident. So, kudos to all parties involved.
Great, good.
Other games in the NOJHL tonight, Larry. We'll keep an eye on some of the other scores going on. Espanola is at Kirkland Lake. Again, the French River Timmins game has been postponed. Blind River travels to Elliott Lake to take on the Wildcats. We'll keep an eye on that one.
Yes.
That's the only other games in the NOJHL tonight. Well, Larry, I did some research. Usually you're the one that does a lot of research, but you're looking at where we are in the season and the opponents whom the Eagles have left. I went through and did the records of how the Eagles have done against the West Division and East Division opponents, as well as how many games the Eagles have against each one. So let's start with Rayside Balfour. The Eagles are playing tonight, 0-4 on the season. They have 2 more at home, including this one, 2 more on the road. First place, Sioux Thunderbirds. Eagles are 1-4 against the T-Birds. Now, they play the T-Birds 10 times. They play everybody else 8 times in the West Division. They still have 3 games here at home, a couple of those very late, 2 on the road. The Eagles have had success against Blind River, 3-2 so far in the season. They'll play them again next Friday here and then have 2 more trips to Blind River. Eagles 3-2 against Elliott Lake. That's the good news. Bad news is the final 3 games in Elliott Lake.
Wow. So
they're going to have to go there 3 more times. Espanola, Eagles are 4-2 against the Eagles, or the Express, excuse me. They'll have 1 more game at home next Saturday against Espanola and then 1 more on the road. Only 2 games left against the Eastern opponents, Larry. Kirkland Lake, who will be here. The Eagles are 0-1 against them. And they'll be at home against Powassan, who they're 1-0 against. Other teams they're finished with, Cochrane, they're 0-2, Timmins 1-1, Hearst 2-1, and French River 1-2. And so, you look at that. Is it a tough schedule? Is it an easy schedule? I think it's somewhere in the middle, but you can see the Eagles against the middle and the bottom of the pack in the West good. Against the top 2 teams, not so much.
Yeah, no, the Eagles, nothing's easy. I'll tell you, nothing's easy for them. They like I say, after next week's game, we've got 16 games left, I think. And then going to my scenario, they'll break it down into 8-game blocks. So we'll see after this homestand here what they've done in this 8 games, and then we'll see what's going to happen in the next 16. Good luck. It's a lot of work. Nothing's going to come easy. Nobody's going to mail you 2 points. Say, here, have this. You got to have to work for it, and you hope you get some help from somebody else, but you can't count on anyone else helping you out. As last night, Elliott Lake beats the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, exactly. We love to hear from all of you who are watching. And first of all, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you viewing our broadcast and tuning into Hockey TV. And one of the things Larry and I love to do during the broadcast is hear from the fans that are watching at home, or maybe even here in Pullar Stadium. We got to see Linda Orfanos earlier tonight. I had to see her at a basketball game actually earlier today.
She's here. She's like Zorro, here, there, everywhere.
Right? There's a lot going on in town. But we like to hear from those folks at home that are watching, and the easiest way to do so is by going on Twitter. We welcome not just Sioux Eagles fans, but also Rayside Balfour fans as well. And you can tweet us, Larry and I, at my Twitter handle, SNason, that's Nason, 2013. We'll give that out a couple more times. I already have a couple hellos we want to give, Larry. Want to say hello to Tom Blair and his family who are here tonight.
Yeah, I talked to them before the game here. So there's Tom and Carla and the daughter Lauren.
Yep.
All here.
They are here tonight as well. Brendan's grandparents are watching from Fort Lauderdale. We'd love to hear from you. So tweet me, SNason 2013.
What's the 2013? What's that?
When I made the Twitter thing, I'm just stuck in the past basically.
Oh, okay.
Just because I think SNason was taken, so you have to put some other things.
Yeah.
So I was year 2013. I said, well, and now it's 2019.
Wow. Hey?
Time flies when you're having fun.
When you're having fun, yeah. I've been here, 11 years or so?
Yes, you have. I've been here 9. This is my 9th season. Let's look at the scratches. First of all, for the visiting Rayside Balfour Canadians, players not in the lineup tonight include number 6, Sean Simpson, number 15, Eric Erschweiler, number 22, Christopher Clark, number 23, Ryan O'Bansewin, number 27, Jarrett Leishman, number 61, Chase Stillman, and number 74, Benjamin Hatanaka. Players not in the Sioux Eagles lineup include number 2, Cam Parrott, number 17, Alex Schwab, number 23, Ryan Dax, number 24, Jake Lamberti, and goaltender number 1, Alex Allison. Starting in net for the Sioux Eagles tonight, number 29, Shane Brancato, and starting for the Rayside Balfour Canadians, number 30, Sebastian Plamondon.
Yeah, I guess, and just say on the Eagles, number 17, Alex Schwab, he was originally starting, but he got sick, so they scratched him out. And number 27, Jeff Leishman for the Rayside Balfour, he's injured, so that's why he's not in their lineup.
Larry will be keeping an eye on the World Junior Hockey Championships, which are happening tonight in British Columbia. The bronze medal game has gone final. Russia wins the bronze as they defeat Switzerland by the score of 5-2. And the big one going on in about an hour, the gold medal game featuring the United States of America against Finland. Who do you got in that one?
I'm neutral.
I am too.
You don't know. You're an American young man, and your ancestors are from Finland, so you got a choice there. You're flipping the coin, and no matter which way it lands, you're going to be happy.
Yeah, my grandmother's maiden name Hervinen, so that's very Finnish there. And you notice I got the that part there. Yes, indeed. So,
I thought you were stuttering there.
Well, that's just wait. I'm sure I'll be doing that as well. Larry, we're going to take a break here on the pregame show. We're going to hear our national anthem sung by the golden tones of Dan Kinney. We'll also hear the starting lineups from the very seasoned veteran Bob St. Peter. Rob Horn, I saw him and I said Bob. Yeah. And then we'll have the start of tonight's NLJHL contest between the Sioux Eagles and Rayside Balfour Canadians here on Hockey TV. There you have it, Larry. Our national anthems, starting lineups, and officials have been announced, and we're just about set to get underway here at Pullar Stadium between the Sioux Eagles and the Rayside Balfour Canadians. Again, if you want to contact Larry or I during the game, please do so on Twitter. You can tweet me at snason2013. We welcome both sets of fans. I want to say hello to the Blair family once again in attendance here. Tom, Carla, and sister Lauren. Blair grandparents watching from Fort Lauderdale. Stuart Arfanos watching, having a bat and a fire. And also Sven Schwab watching from San Francisco, along with the Lamberti family as well. And we're going to put Larry. Well, we've had all sorts of sound issues here tonight.
Okay, am I on there now?
You're on.
Okay.
Well, I hope you're on.
I hope I'm on, yes. I hope the Eagles are on, too.
Yeah, more importantly, the Eagles need to be on, and we're underway here. The Eagles looking to knock off Rayside for the first time in 5 outings. Canadians with the puck. They'll shoot it down the ice. Shane Brancato in net for the Eagles. Benedetto got the victory last night for the Eagles in their 8-5 win against Blind River, and Rayside, Larry, has not played since they beat the Eagles here back on December 22nd. So we'll see if rust maybe is any factor. Eagles took a while to get going last night. Here's Solis with it. His shot, save by the goaltender Plamondon, and he'll hold the face-off in the Canadians' end.
Yeah, Charlie Hanwell was standing there looking for a rebound, but nothing came to him. Oh, there's what? 35 seconds. Eagles got a shot on goal. Last night it took them, a couple of minutes before
it took them about 8 or so minutes, and they scored on their first shot, and they scored a lot of goals and got a lot of shots eventually. Canadians win the face-off. Rayside second place in the West Division, 2 points ahead of Blind River, 6 points behind the Sioux Thunderbirds. The Eagles in 4th place in the West Division, 3 points in front of Elliott Lake as Linema's shot gets deflected out of play. Want to say hello, Larry, to Daniel Clark, who is watching, and of course the father of Hayden Clark.
Where's Dan watching from?
That's what I'm just about to get to, Larry. He's watching from West Dundee as Hayden's brother Brody refs. So there you go, Larry.
He refs?
Yeah, refs.
All right, good for him.
That's right.
I did that. Hope he can go someplace.
I'm going to say hello to Chris and Linda Quinn watching from Chicago as well tonight. Thank you all for tuning in.
Big save right there by Brancato.
Big shot by Linema as that one goes off the rafters. Almost said Raptors. That's a Canadian basketball team.
You're right.
Good team this year, by the way.
Yes, they have. They made some changes. They traded one of the big players, and they got a new coach there last year.
Been pretty good for Toronto sports. The Leafs are doing pretty well. The Raptors are doing pretty well.
Young Kyle Dubas was named sports manager or athlete or something of
unbelievable
the
that
year
guy.
last year.
15 years ago he was like following around greyhounds like with equipment bags, just wanting to get a job, and now he's the GM of the Leafs, and he's still in his early 30s. Unreal. Look where we are.
Yeah. Hey, his grandfather coached me.
Really?
Walter Dubas.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We'll talk about another Maple Leafs connection, Larry, in this game. We'll get to that here in a second as Snow shoots it into the Eagles zone. Clark over in the far corner. Small crowd here tonight, not as big as last night. Lots going on in town. Big basketball tournament at the college that my son was involved in today. Not real good results. Lost the third game of 3 today, so oh well.
You can't win them all.
You can't win them all. They did not, that's for sure. Now Lamberti, initially I had him as a scratch, Larry, and Lamberti is in the lineup. That was my mistake. Jake Lamberti is in the lineup, number 24. Accidentally had him as a scratch. Shame on me. Atkins with the puck for the Canadians. Rayside in their red, white, and blue jerseys. Eagles in their white jerseys.
Yeah, hard to read the numbers. They got white on white.
Yep, always a little challenge when we play these guys for broadcasters, but we'll manage. Now here's a chance for the Canadian. Shot hits a player in front. That was Dupuis. Puck over in the far corner, kept in by the Canadians. That shot almost trickles in, goes behind the net. Brancato had to be careful on that one. Morich with the puck for the Eagles. Now Shire to Morich. Morich on the near side, Strauss. That's going to go out of play, and we'll get a face-off with 17-13 to play here in this first period.
I think they're calling icing on that one. Or offside from they're saying from center ice where he shot it from. Well, now they're discussing it.
Larry, it's Subway night here at Pullar Stadium, and they're giving out tickets in the lobby. One lucky fan is going to win a sub a week for a year.
Sub a week for a year.
How about that? That's eating healthy, too.
You're right.
So maybe it's you, Larry.
I hope so.
We could win. Puck at center ice. Eagles looking to sweep their first home weekend
series. That would be my meal here every.
You'd be all set. You would be all set. Eagles looking to sweep their first home weekend series of the year. They don't have a lot of weekend series, although they do on this homestand, but they have not swept one as of yet. They have a chance to do that tonight. The Eagles can win their next 3 games at home, though, reach the 500 mark, as their schedule will get a little tougher. We'll go through some of their remaining games and records against opponents as we move along in this broadcast.
Yeah, Eagles tonight, they got to take care of business tonight first. That's the main one.
That's true. Now puck behind the net, Quinn. Quinn pass on the near side. Butcher, but center ice, Solis, across the blue line. Now Solis' shot. It's a Rayside defender. Solis still has it. Nice move. Solis tried to shoot it over there. He does. Quick shot, save, rebound. That was Wood with the scoring opportunity. That one shot down the ice, and that's going to be icing with 16:03 to play here in this first period.
Good position by the referee on that. He was blinded, and he moved away from his spot, and he went in. I like what he did on that one.
Well done, sir. Shots 2-2 early in this period. We'll get to the out-of-town scoreboard update coming up. There's a couple other games. Of course, we talked in pregame show about the French River squad will not be playing their next 2 games. They were involved in a bus accident. And now here's a chance for Wood, a shot, save, rebound. We'll talk about that here in a moment as Rayside now will clear the zone. French River was playing in Kirkland Lake last night. They would fall 7-2 on the way home. Their bus was involved in an accident. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. Kudos to the bus driver who maybe prevented there being injuries after the Humboldt tragedy from last year. The last thing the hockey world needs or anybody needs is another bus accident. So thankfully the French River squad is okay. Puck at center ice, shot down the ice.
No icing.
As Snow has it along the end boards. Snow gets it up ice to Antione. Wasn't on our roster when we got here, one of their affiliate players, as Rayside only dressing 15.
That's 3 complete lines, so
Yep.
they hope nobody gets tossed tonight.
Good math there, Larry. Here's Lamberti with the shot, pad save, rebound. Bullware keeps it in. Good start here for the Eagles the first 5 minutes. Again, Rayside maybe a little rusty. Haven't had game action in, well, about 2.5 weeks. 2 weeks. Now here's a chance, backhand shot, Keller. That goes high and wide. Keller on the rebound. Crassy can't clear it, kept in by Clark. He puts the wrister on. That one hits someone in front. Clark will shoot it back in. That one trickles wide as the Rayside player falls down going for the puck. Atkins. Brendan Atkins, number 67, with the puck behind the net.
He's staying behind his net there, getting a line change.
Scarella got tangled up with Sare as he was going to the bench. Now Keller almost intercepted that right in front of the goaltender. Now he keeps it alive. And
What was that?
I don't know. I certainly didn't look offside. But
really?
Are we going to have too many men on the ice, Larry? Scarella, he was going to the bench. He got tangled up with Sare as he was going. And I don't know if he said something to the official after that or what, but he's going to get a penalty, and that should give the Canadians a power play.
Well, let's hear what the call was, and then we'll see if...
Well, it couldn't have been anything as far as after that play because he was going to the bench, and all the Rayside players, I thought, were over in this side of the rink. We'll get the call from Bob St. Peter.
They were making a line change because who had behind the net there? He was waiting, he's staying in his...
Atkins,
covered zone, and he says, okay, I'll get the line change, and then all of a sudden, when Keller touches the puck, the whistle goes.
Well, Rayside will get the power play. Eagles special teams good last night. They scored 2 power play goals. They didn't give up any. Let's hear what Bob St. Peter has to say about this one. Interesting call here.
Eagle penalty to number 14, Dominic Scarella. 2 minutes on sportsmanlike conduct.
He must have said something, Larry, going to the bench to the official, and, well, the official was having none of it. So Rayside on the power play. 6 seconds into the extra man frame. Again, thank you all for tuning in. If you want to contact Larry or I during the game, tweet us at snason2013. Now puck at center ice, taken by Atkins. Atkins gets the puck in his own end. Now in the near corner. Atkins still has it. Pass on the near side. Laval. Over to Dupuis. Now across the blue line. Maltese behind the net. Now on the near side, Laval. Laval passes it to Mateus. Back to Laval. He puts a shot on. Save, rebound. Another save. Another chance.
Oh, big
another
save.
Big one on that third.
Wow.
Those were all good saves. That third one was a very good save. Colby Keller over in the far corner. My goodness.
There it is. They're giving him one.
That's going to be a penalty on the Canadians.
Right for cross-check. A rightful call because Keller had gotten rid of the puck. Rayside picked up the puck, so now Keller's out of the play, and he got cross-checked and not cross-checked down. So now the Eagles go on it's going to be 4-on-4 for 1:07, and the Eagles will go on a short power play.
And really credit Brancato on that one. He made 3 huge saves. That third one was the best one we've seen in a while here, Larry. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 1:05. Then the Eagles will go on a power play. We'll get the call from Bob.
Canadian penalty to number 19, Evan Crazy. 2 minutes, interference. The time of
So Crassy gets 2 minutes for interference. Shot up high by Orfano. Save.
Oh, Jensen. Ooh.
Now here on the near side, Linema. Linema across the blue line, lost the puck. Eagles pick it up. Clark, rink-wide pass. Jensen, almost thought he might have been offside.
No, he's all right, as long as he has control of the puck.
Good point there, Larry. Are you just on top of these line calls? I'll tell you, you must have done that in the past.
I have.
I know you have. Big hit in the near corner. Didn't see who that was. 20 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Shots 5 apiece here in this first period. Now the Canadians with the puck in their own zone. Willard. Across the blue line. Linema. Linema now 1-on-4. Puts a shot on. Save. And we'll have 8 seconds left on 4-on-4 hockey. And the Eagles will get a 50-something second power play. 49-second power play. 53-second power play. Too much math there. 53, final answer.
Okay.
Need to use all my lifelines on that one. Holy mackerel. Math, not my
I'm
strong
watching
suit,
it
Larry.
to make sure you're right.
I'm pretty sure
you are.
this
You
time.
are right.
Yeah,
Yes,
it took me to carry the one. I need to do that lattice.
There you go. You're right.
That lattice math they're teaching my kid, all that nonsense. You should see what they're teaching kids in schools how to do math. Just count. I mean, you don't have to put graphs and pictures, and it's just ridiculous.
How many apples do you have?
I don't know. Just use a damn calculator. Here's Solis with it in the slot. Solis on the near side. Apologize for the not so nice word there, but I digress. Solis, edge of the near circle, top of the blue line. Clark shot right into the pads of Plamondon, and he'll hold.
He wasn't afraid to shoot. That's it. Eagles will do more shooting from the slot.
11:44 to play in this first period. Eagles will be at home next weekend. The final 2 games of their 8-game homestand. Next Friday, they'll be taking on Blind River, and a week from tonight, they'll take on Espanola. The last time both those teams visit Pullar Stadium, at least in the regular season, potentially playoffs for Blind River. Now here's Clark at the blue line. Pass it over. Blair shot up high. Save Plamondon. Behind the net, Scarella. 10 seconds left on the power play. Chance there for Keller. But the Canadians intercept and shoot it down the ice, and that'll do it for the power play. Now both teams at even strength. Canadians now interception. Dupuis will put it back to center ice. Crassy, the captain for the Canadians, up to Laval. Laval with a shot. Glove save there by Brancato, and he'll hold with 11:07 to play here in the period. Let's look at our out-of-town scoreboard, Larry. We haven't checked the games that are going on right now. Kirkland Lake leading Espanola 1-0. That one midway through the first period. And Elliott Lake playing well here to start 2019. They're leading Blind River 1-0. That one with about 6 minutes left in the first period. Again, that French River Timmins game canceled because of the bus crash for French River. And again, thankfully nobody was hurt or injured, which is the same thing. Here's Praisner with it. Flipping it to center ice. That was Jensen. Now the Canadians have it. Dupuis. Taken by Crassy across the blue line. Crassy gets around Butcher. Now Crassy lost the puck. Maltese has it. Maltese for the Canadians over at the far boards. Back to the point. Nice pass, but deflected there by Praisner. Now Praisner gets the puck for the Eagles. Nice job to get it to Jensen. Jensen with some space. Jensen just going to dump it down as Eagles go for a change. We approach the midway point of this first period. Both teams, I think, have not too many complaints here, Larry. It's been a good start to this game. Now the Eagles take the puck at center ice. Morich with it. Morich across the blue line over to Blair. Blair with the shot. That goes wide. Roth keeps it in for the Eagles. Now Morich on the near side. Snow for the Canadians. Snow will just dump it down to center ice. There by Roth.
Heads up.
Kind of caught in his skates. Here's McGlade moves in. Roth just had that puck kind of hanging his skate. Canadians with some pressure. Now the Eagles will clear it to center. We'll have immediate timeout here, barring a penalty on our next whistle. Give Larry a chance to tell some of our great sponsors here of Sioux Eagles hockey.
We can do that.
Now puck at center ice. Taken by the Canadians. That's Linema. Linema now gets knocked down by Roth. Linema gets a hit on the Eagles player as that one chips to center ice. Laval on the near side boards, intercepted by Blair. Strauss gets knocked over. Now Shire over to Blair. Blair pass just out of the reach of Solis. Now Solis along the end boards, picks up the puck. Eagles get it. Now Rayside has it. They'll clear it to center. Nice job there by Sare. Sare got around a couple players, but it doesn't get around big Hayden Clark. Now here's Orfanos with some speed. Orfanos off the end boards. Behind the net. Now Solis. It's his own player with the pass. That's Hannawall.
Oh, he missed that one. Come on.
Anjou has it for the Canadians. Pass to Atkins across the blue line. Now Atkins gets around Clark. Atkins in, shot.
Big save there,
Big save there indeed. Now another shot. That goes wide. Sare winds and fires. Stick save there by Brancato. He's been the busier of the two netminders here. He's had to make the tougher saves as well. Brancato locked in early. Eagles with it. Orfanos. Fanos, center ice, Hannawall, across the blue line. Hannawall, backhand shot. That goes wide. Keller with it. Now Quinn fires. That one hits a player in front. Orfanos on the rebound. Orfanos cycles it down to the far corner. Keller with the puck. Keller now lost the puck to Antione. And the Canadians pick it up. Been a while without a whistle here. Laval across the blue line. Centering chance. Puck loose. Taken by Orfanos. Who's been out there a while, but he's still speedy. Orfanos across the blue line. Orfanos now leaves it. Scarella's shot. That hits a player in front. Quinn on the rebound. And a save there by Plamadon.
He didn't know he had it. He didn't know where the puck was.
I need a break here, Larry.
Yeah, okay.
7:31 to play here in the period. Still no score.
A couple of sponsors. We have Elite Sports Center, Super 8, H&R Block, H&H Auto Sound, Safe Light Auto Glass, and Kaisner Construction. They're roofers.
Roofers. You ever do roofing in your day?
Yeah, when years ago I helped, but not professionally, I'll tell you.
That just kind of did your own roof one time? Or okay.
Yeah. That's a job, boy, I tell you.
Jobs I avoid. I like these jobs where I just talk and watch sports. So much easier than that other stuff.
Really, eh? Climbing a ladder, carrying those shingles.
Again, want to say hellos to those on Twitter. Want to say hello to the Blair family who is here. Brendan's grandparents watching from Fort Lauderdale. Stephen Orfanos, who we'll see here next weekend along with Jeff Butch right. Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Right.
Apparently coming to Sault Ste. Marie.
No, you remember I said, hey, they remember what
I do remember it said, yeah.
No, I said a better one is Redford.
Chong?
No, they can be Redford
Sonny
and Newman and the Sting.
Oh, right, exactly.
Those two guys.
So we're looking forward to seeing those guys next weekend. Sven Schwab watching tonight. Unfortunately, his son not in the lineup because he's a little under the weather. So I want to say hello to them. I want to say hello to Pat and Blanca Praisner, who are watching tonight down in Texas, sunny Texas. And Chris and Linda Quinn and Daniel Clark all watching tonight, and the Lamberti family as well. So thank you all for watching.
Eagles are having trouble keeping control of that puck at their feet. They're just...
Quinn with the puck. Tries to get it to Skrella. He does. Now Keller breaks it out of the zone. He's got Lamberti with him. Keller now with a shot. Hits the Canadians player. Shots 9-8 Rayside here with 7 minutes to play in this first period. Still no score.
Whoa, that should be in.
Fires it in. Dupuis now kept in by Mongeon.
Like I say, the Eagles are having a hard time with that puck.
Quinn with the puck for the Eagles. Over to Butcher. Now Quinn again with the puck. Quinn over to Butcher. Now Butcher gets it to Wood. At center ice, Mongeon. Intercepted there by Lamberti. Jake Lamberti with the puck. He gets hit on the near boards. Now Lamberti lost the puck. Lindema over there. The Eagles get it back. Praisner. It's Lamberti and Lindema really going after each other right now. Lamberti took the hit from Lindema, and he's going to get the penalty. And boy, Lamberti, he's just one of those pesky players, Larry, that seems to get under some of these. Whoa, there's another one.
There's another one. Look at that.
He's going to get a penalty for that, too. I don't know about that. I thought the Rayside player kind of moved in his way. I agree with Coach LaPrade. He's not happy with that. I don't think that's the right call, Larry. It looked like the Rayside player intentionally kind of skated into Lamberti. I think they got that one wrong. So that's going to even things up. As Lamberti was skating to the bench, he had some collision with the Rayside player. I didn't catch which player it was, but that will go Rayside's way, and we should have...
good act.
Well... Lamberti's one of those players, though, Larry, that just gets under these players' skin.
You're right,
He's aggressive. Don't let his size fool you. He plays a big game out there.
He does. He's very aggressive. He's going all the time. He's like a buzzsaw out there.
Jake Lamberti, 5'8", 180. But again, he does not play. Not that that's a small size, but he plays a lot bigger than 5'8", 180. As Coach Doug LaPrade, he wants some clarification on this call. And I had a good view of that one, Larry. From this angle, it really looked like the Rayside player kind of went in his way. It's kind of like one of those soccer flops that you see, where the guy, oh my goodness, I got ran over by a truck, and the guy coughed and he knocked him over. Now I'm not saying that was that, but it was similar to that.
You're right. Yes.
Maybe on a little bigger scale. So it looks like we are going to have even up hockey here. Well, some of the press box may not agree with that call as well, besides me. But, hey, we call them as we see them sometimes too, Larry. So 4 players. Now there we go. We get the 5th player on the ice for Rayside. You don't hear them complaining. They're pretty happy with how this went. So we'll get the calls from Bob St. Peter, Linema, and Lamberti, both in the sin bin. We'll get the call from Bob.
Canadian penalty to number 77, Kyle.
We have another penalty.
2 minutes plus
Where's
10
he
minutes
going?
for head contact. To the Sioux Eagles, the number 24, Jake Lamberty, 2 minutes, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Now Praisner's going to get a penalty. I didn't see it happen so quick, Larry.
I didn't either. I mean, his helmet got knocked off. He was skating to the bench.
So it looks like the Eagles are going to be short-handed now. So quite a turn of events. While we have a moment, Larry, want to say hello to Papa and Nana Quinn, Kyle's grandparents watching from Florida as well. Maria Lamberti's, I should say Jake's cousins in Indiana, Andrea, Craig, and Sebastian, they're also watching. So thank you all for watching and tuning in. And so now Praisner's going to get the call. And Coach Doug Laprade, he's not happy with how this last few seconds has gone down.
No, this is...
I didn't see it, Larry.
I didn't either.
I was looking at the penalties and trying to get those all sorted out.
Well, let's see what they call on this one because we didn't get a signal. Eagles win the
Canadian
face-off.
penalty to number 77, Kyle Linema.
We already got those.
Plus a 10-minute
so
for
Linema
head
gets
contact.
10
to the
in addition to the
Eagles,
2.
The number 24, Jake Lamberty. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Time of those penalties, 6:15. Eagle penalty to number 18, Raph Praisner. 2 minutes slashing.
So slashing the call on Praisner. So Linema gets a 10-minute misconduct for contact to the head. So he won't be back until the second period. I want to say hello to his mom, Kim, if she's watching tonight. One of our visiting fans that usually chimes in. So the Eagles shorthanded but have the puck at center ice. Bouncing puck taken by the Canadians. Atkins behind the net. 5:20 to play in this first period. No score. Minute 5 left on the Canadians' power play. Center ice, Maltese. Rink wide pass, Dupuis. Dupuis with the puck. Canadians trying to set it up. Maltese over in the far corner. Now backhands it behind the net. Back to Maltese. Chance in front. That one goes wide, and as the
net's off.
Net goes off the moorings, that'll keep the face off.
Outside.
They're going to take it outside.
Yeah. Rayside knocked the net off, it appears.
48 seconds left on the Canadians' second power play.
A couple more sponsors here while we have the time. We have L&M Homes, their module homes, Derek's Barbershop, State Farm, and Pizza Hut.
Want to say hello, Larry, to Patty and Hawk. The Lannings watching tonight. We're having a good year for hockey TV and people chiming in this year, Larry. I think this might be our best one so far. Seem to have a lot of people each night. We appreciate it. Biondi across the blue line. Still 30 seconds left on the Canadians' power play. As that one shot down the ice by the Eagles. The special teams continue to be playing well for the Eagles here this weekend. Canadians with the puck. They'll clear it to center ice. Now Butcher will have it. He'll shoot it right back down. That will pretty much do it for the power play. 10 seconds left. As Willard has it behind the net. So Rayside with the puck. They'll be 0 for 2 on the power play. Biondi across the blue line. Biondi with the move, a shot, and a goal!
Nobody hit him. He went through the whole team and nobody laid a body on him.
And that won't be a power play goal, Larry. I almost ate my words there. The power play had expired when that goal went in, but the goal does go in as Rayside Balfour leads the Sioux Eagles by the score of 1-0 with 4:08 to play here in the first period. So that'll even things out here. Or no, that'll
be a 5-on-3 if the Eagles don't pick up anything.
No, we'll wait to see what happens, Larry, but it could be a golden opportunity for the Sioux Eagles. Potential 5-on-3 power play. So yeah, it's on the board, Larry.
Well, I'll have to wait for Bob to give us his version of it from the officials.
So a 5-on-3 for the Sioux Eagles. Big opportunity here, end of this first period.
First thing to do is win the faceoff, which the Eagles didn't do,
Canadian
but they got
penalty,
the puck, though.
A bench minor.
So it was a bench minor. One of the coaches must have said something that the official didn't like. Blair. Or Clark. Back to Blair. Blair shot. Save again by Plamondon, and he'll hold.
I'm glad Blair's shooting, which is the right thing to do. Just got to get somebody in front there to do a little screening or maybe a little deflecting.
Yeah, we were hoping to get the Blair family on camera, but they sit right across from the scoreboard, so our camera unfortunately can't. We don't have a panoramic view around or into the scoreboard. Now Blair at the point. Eagles still on a 5-on-3 for 1:30. Clark in the slot. Now Clark dumps it down low. Chance in front. Shot. Save there. Plamondon as Eagles player gets leveled after the play. That was Scarella. And so
that's big number 7 LaValle, boy. Yeah. He's a giant out there.
Keep the face off in the Canadian zone.
Good play by Scarella. You got you're going to take punishment if you go to the net, and he went to the net for an opportunity to score.
You know, in a situation like this, Larry, it takes a lot to get another penalty on the team that's a 5-on-3. I mean, it really takes a very, blatant one, to say the least. Eagles still on the 5-on-3. Blair across the blue line. Back to Blair. Blair over in the far corner. To the point, Keller. Now Keller centers it. Over to Clark. Clark back to Blair. Blair down low. Solis with the shot. Save. Rebound. Solis gets it again. Back to Blair. Minute left on the 5-on-3. Now Blair fires. That one, I might have hit Keller's stick.
It's deflected off somebody in the front. Maybe Keller. I think you're right.
Keller, so that will bring the face-off outside the zone.
Or what are they saying? No, they're discussing it. Oh, they're keeping it inside.
Okay, well, the Eagles will take that. Hard to see up here. Probably easier down there. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Face-off to the left of Plamondon. Still 54 seconds left on the 5-on-3, and that's going to take about 3 seconds off the clock as the puck trickles into the Canadians' goaltender.
Eagles, they have to win a face-off down here. They haven't won yet, in this 5-on-3. And they lost another one.
Canadians with the puck, and they'll shoot it down the ice. Brancato leaves it for Quinn.
He's going to go up ice.
Minute left to play. In this first period, Quinn with the puck. Now Quinn back to the point. Butcher back to Quinn. His shot hits a player in front. 30 seconds left on the 5-on-3.
You got two guys in front of that. There
Butcher
you go.
to Quinn. Quinn's shot hits the post, outside of the post.
Again, we're in goal posts.
Quinn again with the shot. That hits Snow in front. 20 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Jensen, top of the circle. In the slot with the shot.
There it is.
Oh,
that was in. That was in.
The light goes on.
That was in. I could see it from here.
The light goes on. Dave Peters back there. He had that light on quicker than Paul Van Wagner, which is hard to do. And I don't know. The officials.
Yeah, it hit. I believe that was in. I'll tell you something, boy, for sure.
The officials have not made the determination. No, they're going to keep the face-off in. And, well, Matt Pocket, our radio guy, seems to think that one was in, along with the entire – nice thing about on Hockey TV, you can rewind. And so those on Twitter –
But you know what? They've got to ask the goal judge. That's their job.
Didn't even ask him.
No.
Hey, we pay a goal judge for a reason there, boys.
We pay him? Now here's Clark with the puck. Clark, we get paid for this? Now Scarella's shot hits a player in front. Those that are at home, if you have a chance maybe between periods, rewind that and let us know what you think. It was hard to tell. I couldn't tell. We seem to think it was in, but
here we go. We're in
could
trouble.
Be biased. Now shot 5 seconds. So the Eagles do not capitalize on the 5-on-3 and maybe had a goal taken away. We don't know. Let us know on Twitter after one period of play. After one period of play, the Rayside Balfour Canadians lead the Sioux Eagles by the score of 1-0. Let us know what you think about that goal. Was it a goal? Was it not a goal? Tweet me, SNason2013. We'll be back with the second period here on Hockey TV. Scott Nason back at Pullar Stadium on this Saturday night. Hockey TV's coverage of the Northern Ontario Junior Hockey League. Our game between the Sioux Eagles and the Rayside Balfour Canadians has played one period of play. And it's Rayside leading the Sioux Eagles by the score of 1-0. The only goal in that first period scored by the Rayside Balfour Canadians as Giordano Biondi scored his 12th goal of the season at the 15:52 mark with assists from Brody Willard and Alexander Folk. Shots on goal in that first period, 13 for the Eagles, 11 for the Rayside Balfour Canadians. The Eagles had a 5-on-3 to end that period, and, well, some thought that goal was in for the Sioux Eagles. Our Twitter responses was kind of a mixed bag. I actually had a chance to go down to the east end of the arena to talk to a couple of the people that saw it. One said he thought it was in. The other said he thought it hit the post. So, Larry, it was one of those ones where it was hard to say if that was a goal or not.
Well, the goal judge said it was, so
right.
That's the man you go talk to. You got to include. That's why they're back there. I mean, well, you know what? Another thing is they got those cameras up there now, so I'm sure they could have rewound that. Whoever looks at that, but I don't know if they do it during the game or they got to wait till after the game. Those cameras are set up behind each net. Every home team in the league has those cameras behind each net, and this way they'll pick up incidents like that. Or if somebody starts something, they'll know who started it and what happened.
But what good do the cameras do if you don't look at it?
You're right.
I think that's kind of the thing.
I mean,
college hockey, they have the NHL and the I don't know if the Ontario Hockey League has it, but they have the benefit of the video replay review. So again, it was one of those ones. I don't know. It might have hit the post, might have went in. Either way, it's 1-0 Rayside. Your thoughts on the first period, Larry Pozzebon?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not sure. The Rayside came to play. They're still a little nasty, put it that way. And Eagles have learned, well, one thing, both teams have to learn to keep their mouth shut and play the game, and that's what it's all about. Good goaltending at both ends. Look at the shots, 13-11, so each team made 12 and 11 saves, so I'll call it an even though the Eagles are down 1.
Out of town scoreboard, Larry. 2 other games going on besides this one. Kirkland Lake is leading Espanola 3-0. That one has 15 minutes to play in the second period. Blind River has tied up Elliott Lake at 1. That one midway through the second period. And again, French River, their game against Timmins postponed due to the French River squad getting in a bus accident yesterday on their way back from Kirkland Lake. The good news is nobody was hurt, nobody was injured, but the league and French River decided that their games this weekend postponed just because of that accident and just making sure everybody's okay as far as not just their physical health, but their mental health as well. NFL, Larry, wild card playoffs going on. I picked Indianapolis to beat Houston. They do beat Houston by the score of 21-7. Coming up here in about 15 minutes, Dallas will take on Seattle. I know a lot of our viewers are Chicago Bear fans. I did pick Philadelphia, guys and gals, to upset the Chicago Bears. They'll take on the Eagles tomorrow at 4:40, and then the LA Chargers will be at Baltimore. That one at 1 o'clock tomorrow. World Junior Final in hockey going on here, just about to start. In British Columbia, the gold medal game between the U.S. and Finland. The bronze medal game won by Russia 5-2.
Now, Rob was just telling me he went and watched the goalpost video. The puck was in.
All right. Well,
hit the bar, hit the back post, and came out.
Well, there you go. And that's, again, and our goal judge thought it was, too. I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
They didn't even ask him.
No, apparently he wasn't going to tell them anything, or the referees decided not to. I think Coach Doug LaProd's maybe having that same conversation over there. And, again, my thing is, you talk to the goal judge, and maybe you still say the same thing, but you go over and at least consult.
You're right.
Especially if you see that light go on.
You're right.
But
that's
I'm not a
job.
ref, so I'm just a broadcaster and a mediocre one at that. Nothing? No support?
Well,
come on, Larry.
I support you, but you're not mediocre. Put it that way. And you know
was
what?
My cheap shot and a compliment.
We have I get in trouble if I start, and so I'm not saying anything. You know that.
I think I'm the one kind of going on the limb tonight. So,
you haven't had a warning.
That was a long time ago. That was years ago, actually. So here we go. 1-0 Eagles.
I haven't. So I mean, they're They're just waiting in the woods for me. You know that.
Nice to see the Manny Boucher room opened up, Larry, between periods. Had a chance to see some of my friends, former colleagues in Rudyard, Michigan, up for the hockey game. Looks great in the Manny Boucher room. If you have a chance, you haven't been in there, you haven't been to the Pullar Stadium in a while, make sure between periods you check out some of the great sights in there.
Yes.
The room looks good.
I was in there. That's why I was late coming up. Mike Boo. Yeah, he was. Last night I was talking to him, and we were looking for a player, and I had some information that I wanted to hand to him.
And any conversation with him lasts 10 minutes anyway. So I mean, you don't have to explain why you were late. All you have to say was talking to Boo.
I know. I'm inching towards the door, and he's following me.
He's a talker, that guy. Face-off won by the Eagles. Roth with it. Now back to the point. Blair slides it over. Solis, shot, that goes wide. Hanwall with it. Hanwall now centering chance, Orfanos. Orfanos now with the shot. That one deflects wide. Dupuis over to Crassie. Crassie across the blue line. Big hit there, although Roth took the worst of that hit. Now Willard's shot, that goes wide. Bouncing puck over in the far corner. Crassie. Players tangling up. Here we go. Crassie wanted to go with Roth, but Roth skates away. If you're Rayside, you don't want to lose too many players in this game. You're already pretty short-handed, but you wouldn't know it by how they're playing. Eagles with the puck on the Rayside end. Along the end boards. Centering chance. Picked up by the Eagles. Quinn, his shot, that goes high. Hanwall with it. Tried to put it in front. Puck still loose. And the Canadians have it. Over to Folk. Glove down at center ice. Quinn across the blue line. Quinn with it. Shot. Saved there by Plamondon. Rebound goes to Snow. Snow along the end boards. Up to McGlade. Now Snow gets it back at center ice. Across the blue line. Snow with the shot. Hits a player in front. Puck loose. Goes to the far corner. Biondi, who has the only goal. There's a shot in front. Oh, that one goes up on the top of the net. It hit Quinn, almost an own goal.
Went off his shoulder and over the net.
Yeah. Now here come the Eagles. Could be a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Jensen, he's got Quinn and Praise there. Jensen in, shot. Hits the short side. Atkins might have got hit with the stick or the puck. He's okay, it looks like. Now Praisner. On the near boards. Atkins. Now Jensen has it. On the near side boards. Canadians come up with it. 17:20 to play in the second period. 1-0 Canadians, and that's going to be a quick shot and a save there by Brancato, and he'll hold.
Okay, a couple more sponsors while they're having a line change there. The last where I left off. Oh, okay, the Wicked Sister. You broadcast from there or do your show from there, don't you? Frank's Place, Buffalo Wild Wings, Mark's Tires, and Barish Brothers. Brand name clothing.
You can hear podcasts of our hockey TV broadcasts on the website, thegamesportshow.com. We also have local, regional, and national sports talk on a weekly basis from both sides of the border. Lots of good stuff on the free website, thegamesportshow.com. You ever go on there, Larry?
No, I haven't.
Well, geez, thanks a lot.
I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm busy to go on. You don't want to hear your you can hear your own broadcast.
Oh, maybe I'll tell my wife.
You can play back your goal calls.
Yeah. How many do I have? None. There you go.
I know you had some from, well, I didn't record those games. Never mind.
There you go.
The games of Larry and Rob are only on Hockey TV proper, not the podcast page. I'm going to call you guys into action here in another month, by the way. Now puck over in the far corner, picked up by Morich.
Only if the price is right.
That's right. Well, can we get paid for this?
No, I'm talking about something. You got it. There's some.
Well, the goal judge thing threw me off there. Like, what are you talking about? What have we been doing up here? Now here's Shire over to Strauss. Strauss across the blue line in the slot. Strauss with it. Saved by Plamondon. On the near side boards, Morich and Strauss. Shots 15-12 Eagles early in the second period. Strauss with it. Now Strauss still has it. Strauss back to the point. Roth, his shot. That deflected. I don't think the goaltender saw it.
It was wide, too, though, so he's lucky.
Yep. Now Morich tried to get it behind the net to Strauss. Picked up by the Canadians. Rayside with the puck. Mongeon with the shot. That one goes high and wide. That was Houseman with the shot. Now here come the Eagles. Shire leads the break. Shire across the blue line. Shire tried to find Morich. Now Willard plays it off the boards. Kept in by Blair. Behind the net, Willard. He fires it off the boards. Blair, nice job to keep it in twice. Now Blair trying to find a player in front. Intercepted by Crassie. Here he comes. Crassie's got Dupuis with him. Crassie, backhand shot. That goes wide. On the near side board, Scarella leaves it for Blair. Now Blair across the blue line. Poke checked away by Maltese. As the Canadians shoot it down the ice. Dupuis, boy, he gets hit hard there. Break for the Eagles. Thought that might have been a penalty.
Me too. I thought he was
on Roth. Now here comes Scarella. Scarella might have a breakaway. 2-on-1 with Lamberti. Scarella in shot. Save. Rebound. Maltese was laying there, but there was no Eagle there. Now Crassie hits Roth at center. A big hit up top by Crassie. And those two might try to go again, but this time Crassie's the one that walks away.
Yeah.
Crassie and Roth, they're really jawing at each other. Now Crassie drops a stick as Roth's going to the bench. And we have a broken
stick out there. We got everything out there right now.
It's just, Coach Doug LaPrade, he's not real thrilled with how things are going on the ice right now. Keller with the puck. Keller will shoot that one down the ice, and that's going to be icing. So, Larry, we have a broken stick on the ice.
We got her.
I don't know whose stick it was, but I'm sure the parents will be paying for it or somebody going to cost that gentleman $300.
You're right. It normally would cost you that much. Now it's only going to cost you $35.
What?
$35.
You're kidding.
FixYourStick.com. Those guys right here, our cameraman Rob Horn, he takes care of that for you. Shaft blade, that wasn't the shaft that broke. 30-day guarantee. Rob Horn, 1-906-322-3330. FixYourStick.com. They'll do it for you. Save you a ton of money.
I think you should change his number to 867-5309, to be quite honest. I don't know why he doesn't use that one, but there's one for the DJ to play if you have that in your collection, Josh. Little Tommy Two-Tone at center ice. That's right. Oh, Eagles almost got caught with too many men on the ice. Mongeon with the puck. 14 minutes to play in the second period. 1-0 in favor of the Canadians. Quinn with the puck. Now in front, chance there as Quinn gets knocked into Brancato.
That was a dangerous puck moving down
was.
there. Quinn didn't get on it fast enough. I'll tell you, Brancato couldn't come out because you didn't know what was going on, and then almost ended up in the net too.
Want to say hello, Larry, and a happy new year from Ron, watching from Espanola, and Steve, watching from the Toronto airport along with Joanne Atkins. So thank you, Joanne, and thank you, Linda Quinn, who says, don't sell yourself short. You guys are the best announcers in the league. See, that was my cheap ploy there to get compliments, and, well, Linda never disappoints. Let's just put it that way. What are you laughing so hard at?
That, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Never disappoints.
Okay.
True fan.
That's right, true fan. Face off to the right of Brancato. Get myself in trouble here.
Yes. Don't look me to bail you out. I'll tell you right now.
Now here's the Canadians with a chance in front, a shot. I don't know if Brancato
he got a piece of it. I thought so.
And then a good job on that rebound to
pick it off the glass. It's just like a baseball player picking off the wall, going to throw the guy out at second or something.
You know, the Canadians, Larry, have only had 13 shots, but boy, Brancato's had to make about 4 or 5 really big saves.
Yeah, that one in the first period, he took 3 in a row there. It's like a shooting gallery. Boom, boom, boom. And he stood ground. Actually, he was even laying down, standing tall.
Face off to the right of Brancato. Shot 16-13 in favor of the Eagles. Canadians lead by 1. The goal by Biondi. Eagles playing hard right now. Shire's pass over to Strauss. And they're going to call that one offside. They'll bring the face-off outside the blue line. Well, we have a moment, Larry. Let's look at our out-of-town scoreboard here in the NOJHL. 3-0 still, Kirkland Lake over Espanola midway through the second period. And now 4-1, Elliott Lake over Blind River with 6 minutes to play in the second period. We saw Elliott Lake. The Eagles really ran all over them in their last contest. So Elliott Lake has regrouped, beating the Thunderbirds last night and on their way to beating Blind River tonight. So the Eagles have to keep winning games or they're going to be looking over Elliott Lake's shoulder pretty soon. They lead the Wildcats by 3 for fourth place.
Looks like it's going to be icing.
West Division, as that one will go out of play. We'll get a face-off in the Canadian zone.
I'll give you a couple of more sponsors.
Please do.
All righty. I could do that.
Thanks.
North of Chicago Pizza. LaPrade Agency. Oh, Doug LaPrade there is his business.
I would hope he'd be a sponsor.
LSSU, Superior Sports, and everything electric.
They used to have a picture of Doug on the boards there. I don't see it anymore, but, man, that's a handsome-looking man right there, the picture. Well, he is in general, but.
What are you looking for? Oh, man.
Looking for a raise.
What
Raise,
you-
apparently.
Oh,
that
look at
whole
that
goal
bouncing.
judge thing kind of threw me off there. I mean, Junior got paid for this? Just blows my mind. Maybe he got paid for every time he turned on the red light.
No, he got paid.
Back to hockey.
There it is.
Here's
At the
puck
feet
at
again.
Center
Yeah,
ice.
that's
Here's
how you-
Lindema back after that 10-minute misconduct.
And he's going to get a penalty right here for knocking the stick out of his hand, I believe. No?
No, that's going to be
Yes, it is.
on
It's slashing.
the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yep, Lamberti.
Knocked the stick out of his hand. Sometimes they call it, sometimes they don't. Well, tonight they're calling it, at least so far.
Yes, so Rayside's going to go on another power play. World Junior Final underway in hockey. No score early in the first period between the U.S. and Finland. Can we just have a tie and have them both get gold medals, Larry?
Yeah,
That would
they're
be
going to cut it
great.
in half. Yeah.
That's right. That's participation. Well, we go to two great countries right there in the U.S. and Finland. That I can tell you. Now Laval's shot
nice.
saved there. Brancato. Rebound goes to Maltese.
Number 24, Jake Lamberti. 2 minutes.
Another
for
save.
slash
Two of
change.
them right there.
Two big saves for Brancato, slashing the call on Lamberti. Willard's shot. That deflects, goes to the far boards. Maltese in the near corner. Now Maltese with it. Maltese, flip pass. Willard at the point. Shot. Save Brancato. Crassi was right there. Now Quinn, nice job by him just to shoot that one down the ice. Quinn does a good job on the penalty kill to just fire that puck down the ice. It seems to have
You can
really
see
good
the
rink-
ice. You can see
rink
the open
vision,
spots.
yep.
Yeah.
Now Solis will clear that one to center ice. Arfanos almost had a breakaway.
Really? Yeah.
Now here's Lindema. Lindema across the blue line. Nice finish name there, Larry Lindema. Back to Willard. Willard's shot. That one goes wide. Over to Laval. Minute left on the Canadians' power play. Now Laval loses the puck. Orfanos skates for it. He might have a break. Orfanos in. Orfanos! Oh, he missed the net. Kind of ran out of real estate there. Good play by him, shorthanded. Now puck at center ice, getting special teams. Doing a good job for the Eagles. Canadians' goal was just after the power play. About a second after the penalty expired. Still 35 seconds left on this power play for the Canadians as Biondi's shot gets deflected there. Butcher will wrap that off the board. That's going to go out of play, so that'll keep the face off in the Canadians' end.
He went for the high glass and he went too high. A couple more sponsors then, and where did I leave off at? Baldwin Superette, Sue Builder Supply, and Monaco Jewelers. Who'd they take over from?
Ryan's.
Ryan Jewelers,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. Lady that owned Ryan's moved. Moved to, I don't know where she moved, but she moved.
Out of town, you mean?
Yeah. Friend of the family's, actually.
Okay.
Now Snow. I do have friends and family, believe it or not, Larry. Now here's Praisner with it. 10 seconds left on the power play for the Canadians. Now here they come. Biondi, he gets knocked down. Butcher's going to shoot that down. That's going to do it for the Canadians' power play. There's a hit on Lindema. As Eagles move it into the Canadian zone. Atkins with it. Now Jensen keeps it in. Here's Praisner behind the net. Praisner with the puck.
They need a new puck out there. That one's just bouncing too much.
Now Jensen lost it. Canadians come up with it. Houseman at center ice. Houseman across the blue line. Houseman, Clark on him. Rides him off the play. Over at the far corner, Butcher. He's hit by Biondi. Biondi with it. Back to the point. Mongeon, his shot. That goes wide. Bouncing puck. Brancato will hold. And we should have a media timeout, Larry. 9:45 to play in the second period. Shots 16 apiece, but the score is 1-0. Rayside Balfour.
All right, I'm just going to, it's my turn to guess.
It's your turn to guess.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yes, the attendance challenge. I forgot about that.
Or do you want it to quit last night?
I think I imposed the government shutdown on that, but we're going to reopen it.
Okay.
Negotiations went well today at the White House, and everybody was getting along and singing Kumbaya. So we're going to do
They sure were,
our absolutely. We're going to do our attendance challenge. This is the part of the night where one of us guesses how many butts are in the seat here at Pullar Stadium. Last night, Larry won again. He leads by 3 overall. So Larry Posabon, you get to guess our attendance. How many people you think are in attendance here tonight at the Pullar?
I'm going to say 523.
523. I like that guess, Larry. And I'm going to say lower. It's a good guess.
Okay.
It was very close to my guess last night. But I don't think there's as many people here tonight as there were last night. By your guess, you would agree with that. So I need this one bad because I am falling short. Okay, yeah, and we have already one guess as far as that.
What, him?
Again, on Twitter, you can guess. The Twitter universe was perfect last night as far as their guesses higher or lower. So 523, Larry?
Yep.
And I say lower. What say you on Twitter? Tweet me, SNason2013. We'll say there's probably a few more fans on this side than on that side tonight.
Yeah.
This side being the camera side, that side being what you see on the camera. You're this and that. Now here's Wood at center ice. He gets knocked down. Big hit there by
And that's a clean hit because nobody's touched the puck.
Yep.
He's still the man who last possession of the puck.
Yep. Roth laying some lumber. There's a big attempt.
He missed,
for a hit.
he missed. Holy.
That was Folk will not put that in his highlight reel. Now Scarella across the blue line. Scarella to Keller in front.
There it is!
Scarella to Keller, and Keller found himself open. He shoots the puck, and he scores, and we're tied at 1. 9:05 to play here in this second period. Nice setup by Scarella, and Keller, he buries it. So Colby Keller had 2 goals last night. He has a goal tonight, and that's a big goal for the Eagles. They're tied at 1.
It was almost like in slow motion going on, like the whole play going up from the guys missing it, body checking himself into the boards down there, and the good hit over there by Quinn. It just led to all of that.
Colby Keller. Assist number 7, Brendan Blair. And number 14, Dominic Scarella.
So Scarella and Blair get the assists. We are tied at 1, 8:54 to play in the second period. Larry, the Twitter, I guess the attendance universe is unanimous again tonight. They're all going with me for
They're
once.
all going to be wrong.
They're all going lower.
They're going to be right again tonight like last night.
Even Stephen Orfanos, who says we own you last night. Well, apparently he's changed his mind. I need all the help I can get right now in that contest. Canadians with the puck. We're tied at 1. Good close game here so far. Now here's Cressy with it. In the Eagle zone. Maltese avoids the hit by Morich. Now Maltese, along with Quinn. Morich picks up the puck. Morich just out of the reach of Shire. Now Shire across the blue line, gets the puck back. It's a weak shot on bouncing puck. Dangerous one. Now behind the net. That's Strauss. Morich over there as well. Now Laval, he gets his shot up high. Morich over at the far corner. Right in front of the Eagles bench. Now picked up by the Canadians. Rayside with it. Under 8 to play in the second period. Eagles have not beaten the Canadians yet this year in 4 tries. Eagles want to end that one tonight. Atkins with the puck. Now cleared down the ice. Quinn. And we're going to have a penalty.
Cross-checking on somebody.
That's going to be a cross-check.
Well, there was an icing. He's calling cross-checking against the Eagles.
Again, these penalties have been behind the play a lot tonight, Larry. Didn't see what happened there, but that's going to be Strauss going to the box. And so another power play opportunity for the Canadians. So the Eagles special teams will have to do it again. Still no score, Finland and the U.S. halfway through the first period in the gold medal game. Keller gets kicked out of the face-off circle. We'll get the call from Bob St. Peter. That's a cross-check on Strauss.
Eagle penalty to number 19, Jack Strauss. 2 minutes, cross-checking.
So now Linema puts a shot on. That one blocked in front and cleared to center. Willard will chase it down. Keller on him. Keller almost won that battle. Now still fighting hard for that puck. Keller. Along with Lamberti. Pesky pair out there shorthanded. don't know if I've ever used pesky pair on a broadcast, but I just did. Now Willard across the blue line. That one trickles through. Brancado's not going to take any chances there, Larry, and makes the save.
Give you a couple more sponsors here. Where was I? I think I stopped off at Everything Electric. We got Baldwin's Electric and Sioux Builder Supply. And I did Monocle Jewelers. Yeah, okay. Big Bear Pro Shop and Bordertown Chiropractic.
Dr. Pete and Dr. Rachel.
Spouses?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Or as we call them, girl doctor and boy doctor. Friends of Junior's. So, of course, he came out. His wife used to work for them. That's
okay, yeah. What was her name again?
Nicole.
Nicole,
Surprised
yes.
she didn't run that place like she ran their marriage. Wow. Did I just say that out loud? Atkins over to Cressy. Hopefully he's not listening. Now here's Atkins at the blue line. His shot gets blocked. I love them both. They're dear friends, but come on, Paul. Grow a pair. Now Lavallee, he gets hit up high with a high stick. And that's going to be another penalty on the Eagles. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 for now Rayside. Stick got up high, and, well, that's going to cost them. So here we go again.
2 minutes, high sticking. Got to put your best three out there now.
Yep. So the Eagles had about 1:40 of 5-on-3. They thought they scored. They did not. So the Canadians are going to get 47 seconds of 5-on-3. So big opportunity for them. We'll get the call from Bob St. Peter.
Eagle penalty to number 21, Riley Jensen. 2 minutes. High sticking.
So high sticking the call on Jensen. Canadians on a 5-on-3. Far side Lavallee shot.
What a save. What a shot.
That was a tough shot. Luckily for Brancato, he saw it all the way and makes the save.
Lucky it went over whoever's head was there.
That had a lot of heat on it,
didn't it? That was Butcher, small guy in front there.
Yeah, Lavallee, he fired that one hard. That's one of the bigger shots we've seen all year. And, well, when the goalie can see it, that always helps.
Yes.
So face off to the left of Brancato. Won again by the Canadians. Lavallee at the point. Over to Dupuis. Back to Lavallee. Over the far side. Now Snow down low. Snow gets it back. Snow with the shot. Again, Brancato seeing the puck and makes the save.
Now, see, I've got to go question that non-goal. Official's in the corner. He says it doesn't go in. The goal judge is behind the net. He says it does go in. Now, who's got the better angle on that one? Who's got the better view on that? The goal judge.
Face-off won by the Canadians. 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Here's Linema in the slot, a shot. That deflects wide. 5 seconds and one of the penalties will expire. And it does. Now it's a 5-on-4. For another minute 10. Strauss out of the box. Canadians still on the power play. At the point. Linema now, far boards. Top of the circle. Over to Snow. He fires. That one goes wide. Lavallee with it. He'll dump it down low. Quinn again. Oh, he didn't clear that one, though. Good job by Lavallee. Now that one's going to go off the glass and into the netting.
I'm not sure where they're putting this one. Nobody knows. Okay, now they're saying outside.
Yeah, I don't think that hit anybody. That just went out of play, so that's going to bring the face-off outside the zone. 51 seconds left on the Canadians' power play.
So what did you say, lower or higher?
I said lower.
Okay.
We're all saying lower tonight, Larry.
Okay. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm losing track here.
The L wasn't for Larry. The L was for lower.
I thought it was for Lucky Larry.
Well, you were almost that Subway. You were one number away from winning that sub.
One a week.
Yes.
Cost him more to come over on the bridge and go back to eat that sub.
You're right. That one shot down the ice.
I would have donated that to some worthwhile cause. Yes, yeah.
Liam, my son.
Yeah. You got him here tonight.
Now here's Willard with it. Willard moves in, a shot. That one blocked. Dupuis on the rebound, a shot. Brancato makes a save. Now, here we go. We get some players mixing it up a little.
Tell you, Brancato's doing very well here tonight. Oh, there we go. That's the captain that's just going in there. Who was that?
Oh. Whoa.
And let's see, you're gone. You're not even going for 10.
Yeah, that's
Crassi.
Wow, Crassi really not liking this
yeah,
official. And well, he's going to sit down. Oh, there he goes. Look out. He swings that stick. And, boy, you better be careful. Boy, that mom there with the poor young man there, she probably had a heart attack watching that.
Yeah.
Put him on the bus. Get him out of the building.
Wow. Don't think she's going to let him sit there again.
Put him on the bus and get him out of the building.
Well, we got some excitement down there now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah. All righty. Finish off with some more sponsors here while we're sorting out this hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo, wow.
Holiday Inn
Nice.
Express, Best Western, Superior Place. Remember, what do they do? I'm giving that one. That's that challenge. Rentals.
Mufflers.
No, rentals.
No.
Weekly, monthly, remember?
Oh, yes.
Marchetti
Yes.
Distributing, All-Star Marine and Power Sports, and Sioux Insurance Agency.
So we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey, Larry, for 17 seconds, and the Eagles are going to get a power play. The captain for Rayside, well, at least he's maybe, I don't know if he got tossed from the game, but boy, after those two antics, there might be some justification.
Yeah, if he left the penalty box, I
That
think
could have been a misconduct, too.
Well, the misconduct, we'll see
had the
when.
2.
Yeah, he had
2 and a 10?
No, I think he was going in with the 10.
Well, they have 2
Or
on
maybe,
the board.
well, yeah, okay. I'm not sure, but yeah.
And as he was going to the dressing room, he swung his stick.
Well, he banged the stick over here going in the penalty box. That's what got him tossed from the game. So he had the 2, then he got the 10 right there, I guess. I'm not sure. I thought he had the 10 at first. Then he picked up a 2 for Sports. And let's see what Bob has to say. Well, maybe we can just let the audience know, or they can listen.
Canadian penalty to number 19, Evan Karasi, 2 minutes for slashing, a 10-minute misconduct, plus a game.
Yeah, so he's done.
The time of this penalty, 4:42.
So that's it for Mr. Crassi. His night is done. And he may get more than just the night done, Larry. Is that one where they look and possibly incur a suspension? Not sure.
I don't know if that would deserve the suspension.
Okay.
Maybe. No, he just game misconduct.
I
like
could be
that.
wrong there.
Yeah.
Minute 25 left on the Eagles' power play. Clark at the point. Clark with it. Out of the reach. Now Scarella. Over to Solis. Back to the point, Clark. Clark over to Solis moving in. Solis, shot, save, rebound at the doorstep. Scarella, saved there by Plamondon. Eagles still on the power play. Clark
good keeping
just
it in,
kept
yes.
it in. Nice play by him. Over to Solis. He moves in. Now Blair at the point. Blair at the shot. Save. Rebound. Puck loose on the near boards. Picked up by Keller. Now Keller to Blair. 50 seconds left on the power play. Blair over to Clark. Clark moving in. Now Clark has it. Clark. So Keller over to Solis. His shot blocked in front by Snow nicely. And again Clark keeps it in. Now he lost the puck. Good job by Keller. He gets hit up in the mouth. No
Nobody's
call.
calling that one.
Now Keller down low. Scarella. Scarella shot. Save. No Keller. He still got hit up high with the stick. Eagles still on the power play. Solis. Down to Scarella. Back to Solis. Now Wood out there for Blair. Back to the point. Clark. Clark over to Solis with the shot. Save. Rebound.
There it
and
is.
Goal.
Solis.
Now that was
Or
Scarella.
Scarella, yes.
Scarella with the goal. Solis with the shot. It's 2-1 Eagles on the power play with 2:52 to play here in the second period.
I was just, prior to that, I was saying I like this power play unit that's out there right now. They like to shoot the puck. They like to shoot the puck, and it showed off right there. They shot the puck a number of times, and they picked up a rebound and put it in. That's what you want to see.
So 2-1 Eagles on the power play. 2:52 to play here in the second period. Now we're having more delays. Now what's this all about? Thought I'd ask.
Yeah. Oh.
Now we're going to get somebody else in the box. They got another 2 minutes on the board.
Wow.
For Rayside, so Canadians really losing their composure over there.
That's the affiliated players in the penalty box.
Okay, man, probably another bench minor would be my guess. Let's get it all sorted out from Bob.
Eagle goal scored by number 14, Dominic Scarella. Assist, number 9, Nathan Solis, and number 5, Hayden Clark. Time of that goal, 2:52.
Great job by Clark, really, to keep that puck in a couple
Eagle
times.
Goal,
Really.
number 14,
So that's the goal. We'll get the penalty
Scarella.
call here. Eagles on the
Assist,
power play.
Number 9, Solis, and number
Butcher
5,
at the point.
Clark. Time
Butcher.
of that power play goal,
Now Quinn.
2:52.
Quinn's shot, saved there by
Canadian
Plamondon.
penalty to number 30, Sebastian Plamondon.
Oh, the goalie.
Goalie got
2
it.
minutes, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Been a popular call tonight, Larry, unsportsmanlike conduct. And so that goal goes on Plamondon. So the Eagles on the power play, leading by 1, 2:19 to play here in the second period.
Rob informed me it's unsportsmanlike conduct. After the puck went in, he grabbed it. The goalie shot it all the way down the ice.
Oh, okay. He sees everything. He should. He's the
Got the
cameraman.
cameraman, yeah.
Now Blair over to Clark. Clark to Solis. Back to Clark. Clark. Solis. Solis down low. Scarella. That one taken away by Willard. And now Keller keeps it in. Good job by him.
Oh, yeah.
Keller.
Oh,
Trying
lost
to get it
there.
over there, yeah, but it shoots it down the ice, the Canadians. Minute left on the power play.
Nice handling, stick handling by
Yeah.
Brancato. Sometimes it's dangerous, and he got away with that one.
Larry, you got Pat Praisner going higher, everybody else going lower.
All
so
right, thanks,
you and
Pat.
Pat are on an island right now.
Okay.
Our attendance challenge, we'll talk about that at the beginning of the third period, unless I decide to shut it down. Here's Scarella with it. Scarella in, shot up high. Plamondon with the
still
save.
loose.
It was trickling in. Now here's Keller with an open net. Oh, it hits the player in front beyond a glorious,
Oh, look at this. It's trouble.
glorious opportunity for the Eagles to make it 3-1.
Oh,
That's
another
going to be a
penalty.
penalty on the Canadians, and that's not going to make Rayside very happy as Blair skates to the bench. You better be careful doing that tonight. So now it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Eagles with 1:18 left.
And this will, well, for 26 seconds, it'll be 5-on-3. Then it'll be 5-on-4. So this penalty, if the Eagles don't score, it's going to carry into the third period. Here's where they want to shoot again. Get as many as you can in now in this 26 seconds. First of all, win the faceoff. And they lost it.
Brady Maltius, 2 minutes.
Eagle player
tripping.
down.
Now a
Assist
shot and a
scored.
goal!
One.
Jensen with the goal after the Eagles player was down behind the net. And it's 3-1 Eagles, and they'll still have a power play, Larry, for 1:41. That one was before the other penalty expired. Special teams doing it for the Eagles here in this second period. So 2 power play goals, and they'll still be on the power play for another 1:51. Wow. Well, second periods, Larry, this weekend for the Eagles have been pretty darn good.
They have been good.
3 goals tonight, 5 goals last night. Bob St. Peter, you're cutting into my mic time, pal.
Eagle goal scored by number 21, Riley Jensen. Time of the goal, 1:09.
Really no assists. We'll get clarification here. Should be assists. Unassisted. No, they don't call any. 3-1 Eagles. Eagles still on the power play to end the second period. Power play has looked good. Now Jensen with it. Jensen down to Wood. Wood behind the net. Back
Somebody's
to the
got
point.
to shoot.
Here's Butcher
There
with
it
the
is.
shot. Save in front. Rebound goes right back to Butcher. Over to Quinn. Now Quinn to Butcher. Butcher fires. Save. Rebound. Puck loose. And shot down the ice. Shots now 28-19 Eagles. Leading by 2. 10 seconds left. They'll start the third period on the power play if they don't score here. Wood with it. Over to Scarella. Scarella to Wood.
They
7
gotta shoot
seconds.
now. They got to shoot.
Now in
That's
front. That's going to do it. But a good period for the Eagles. They entered the period down 1-0. And they will end the second period up by the score of 3-1. Larry and I will be back for the third period of play here on Hockey TV. Back at Pullar Stadium on Hockey TV, Scott Nason along with Larry Pozzebon. As we have played 2 periods here at Pullar Stadium. And the Sioux Eagles lead the Rayside Balfour Canadians by the score of 3-1. The Eagles trailed 1-0 heading into the second period, but much like last night, explode. This time for 3 goals, 2 on the power play to take a 3-1 lead as we head to the third period. Paz, your thoughts on the second period and this game as a whole?
Well, the game got real excited here in the second period. We had a lot of action. The only thing, and I don't want to put the kiss of death out there, we didn't have a fight, which was fine. We didn't need one. But some of the calls that were made against both teams, goaltending saves, and then the Eagles, a couple of power play goals. One was a 5-on-3, which they finally did. The second one they've had in this game, and they finally capitalized on that one. Overall, something happened out here besides, I think, maybe that first goal the Eagles scored. That brought the fans to life in here, too. And then they get another one, and then they get another one. So now the fans are on a roll here, too. They got to keep it. Eagles have to keep it up now. Now, remember I was say earlier, they got the coffin lid down, nail it shut. Now, that's their job now, nail it shut. Like a 3-1 lead is not a win yet. You know, one goal either way can change the game, but you definitely want the goal to be your goal, not their goal.
Recapping the scoring in that second period, Larry, the Eagles got their first goal at the 10:55 mark of the period as Kobe Keller scored his 5th of the season with assists from Brendan Blair and Dominic Scarella to make it 1-1. And then on the power play, Scarella would score his 8th goal of the season with assists from Nathan Solis and Hayden Clark to make it 2-1. And then on the power play on a 5-on-3, it was Riley Jensen scoring an unassisted goal. And that's where we sit right now, 3-1 in favor of the Sioux Eagles. Shots on goal in that second period, 15 for the Eagles, a 2-period total of 28. 8 for Rayside Balfour, a 2-period total of 19. And as you can see, Steven, we like to, well, some of the moms there. I'm not quite sure who the other moms are. It looks like number 12, that must be Caleb Wood's mom. I'm not sure who the lady is in the middle, but we know Linda Orfanos on the left. So the mom club. Those aren't crazy hockey moms either. Those are pretty cool hockey moms. I think we saw crazy hockey moms enough here earlier tonight, actually, I might add, but I'll digress here. They had a youth hockey game.
I'm trying to get their attention, but they're
they
not
ain't paying attention to you. They don't even know who you are, Larry.
You're right.
On the town scoreboard, Kirkland Lake, they're going to sweep the weekend. They lead Espanola 6-0, that one midway through the third period. And it looks like Elliott Lake's going to win, Larry. They are leading Blind River by the score of 5-2 halfway through the third period. So, Larry, say these two scores hold right here. And, again, lots to play and lots can play out. But Eagles would have 36 points, and all of a sudden they'd be 7 points behind Blind River, while Elliott Lake would move up to 33. So, we talk about the Eagles in fourth place, but, they keep putting wins together, and the way this league has gone, things can turn quickly. They still have a shot to move up the standings.
Yeah, again, this 8-game homestand, this is where you're going to gain your ground, and Eagles want to do that right now. They want to finish off this weekend before they start into next weekend. So they're on a positive note this weekend anyway, so that's what they're looking at right here. This is what they want.
World Junior Championships going on in hockey. No score at the end of one period between Finland and the U.S., so hopefully we'll be able to catch the end of that game, assuming this one doesn't be a marathon here in the third period. Sioux Greyhounds off tonight, Larry. A big win in London yesterday. They take on Flint tomorrow afternoon, so the Hounds...
Flint's not a pushover neither.
No, they lost to them once down there this year. And Lake Superior State University Lakers, Larry, winning another game late night, I should say early this morning, against Alaska by the score of 5-2. Alaska Anchorage. They'll take on the Seawolves tonight, the worst team in the all of college hockey. So the Lakers right now, Larry, a record of 12-6-1.
They're on a little roll, aren't they?
They have the best record in all college hockey on the road and in neutral site games, 10-1.
Wow.
So they need to start winning at home.
Yes, you're right.
They're 2-6-1 at home.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. They're 2-5-1, excuse me. But, hey, the way the seasons have been over the past couple decades, Larry, we'll take any wins we can get anywhere.
Really, yeah.
For the Lake Superior State University Lakers. And one other thing. Thankfully, the negotiations went well today with both parties. The attendance challenge, we reopened the government. We reopened the attendance challenge. Larry, you put a guess of 523. Everybody but the Praisner family watching at home went with me and said lower. Larry, what was our attendance tonight?
500, right on.
500, right on indeed. Right on, right on. And so I am down
Oh, you
to.
Matthew now?
That's right, exactly. All right, all right, all right. I won't go any further with some of the lines from that movie. So now I am down 2 heading into next weekend.
Yep.
Again, Larry and I will be here.
9-7.
9-7, yep, the score. Larry and I will be here next Friday night against Blind River. There we go. We got clarification there, Larry. The mom's there, I believe Shire's mom. There in the middle with the hat. Yeah.
Oh,
Owen
that's
Shire's mom.
Rebecca.
Oh, you know her on a personal basis.
Oh, yeah,
there.
they're friends of the family.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because over in, yes.
Well, Dennis,
Right.
her dad, is my oldest son's godfather.
Oh, wow.
And Dennis and I roomed on the road together in college hockey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Go a long way, you know.
Sorry, I was going to go into my Don Vito Corleone impression. I got to do it now, Larry. Came in the day of my daughter's wedding. That's all I got there.
Leaves the ice, smashes his stick, misses the top step. And
Oh,
falls down the
well,
step.
there you go. So it's amazing.
Nothing went right for him.
All I can say, Larry, is I am so glad that in my youth and some of my indiscretions, there wasn't Facebook, there wasn't Twitter. Yes, I said Facebook. Instagram, cell phone. I mean, I thank God for my kids, for one. They wouldn't want to see some of the shenanigans I was up to. Aren't you glad you didn't have social media and technology
You're right.
back in the 40s when you were growing up?
Yeah, oh, thank you. Well, you're giving me 10 years. That was the 30s.
That's right. Some lean times. They had the Great Depression in Canada, too, during that time?
Yeah. My parents went through that, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
no laughing matter. My grandparents did as well. And, well, all the economic troubles we've had in the past decade with the recessions and everything, it wasn't that bad, and things aren't that bad. Now, what do we got going on here, Larry?
That was a laughing session down there.
Laughing session.
Yeah, the referees are laughing and smiling, and
good.
They think it's going great.
Well, third period underway. It's going great for the Eagles right now. They lead by the score of 3-1. And still on the power play, they've scored 2 already on the extra man advantage. They had 2 last night, Larry, so special teams really going well for the Eagles this weekend. As I say that, the Canadians shoot it down the ice. Brancato's played very well in net. He's only had to make 18 saves, but he's made about half a dozen, I should say, really good saves. Solis with the puck at center ice, cross the blue line, 10 seconds left on the power play. Solis back to the point, Blair. Now Blair over to Clark. Clark with the shot. That one deflected just wide.
That was in there, I thought.
It was.
Boy, I'll tell you.
And that one shot down the ice.
That's it. Penalty's over.
Next goal, a very big goal in this one, Larry. 3-goal lead for the Eagles. I don't know if they've even led Rayside. Well, they led the one game that you guys did 4-2 at the end of 2 periods before losing in a shootout by the score of 5-4. Now the Canadians with it. And they're even shorter now with Crassie not being in this game. He was tossed in the second period, so they now only have, 14 skaters.
Yes.
So no one's going to complain about playing time tonight. And that shot into Brancato, and he makes the save, and we'll keep the face-off in the Eagles zone.
All right, I guess we're into his sponsors, the local sponsors, the Eagles Nest. Ice cold beer, Pepsi, a few other wine coolers, Chicago-style popcorn, and warm pretzels.
Linda Orfanos thought this was the Eagles' Nest up here.
Yeah.
It's a nest, all right.
This is a crow's nest. The old crows are up here,
yes,
eh?
indeed.
Easy, yeah. Easy, not easy. Well, okay.
Easy does it there, pal. Face off to the left. Won by the Canadians. Lavalle's shot and a save there. Brancato seeing the puck very well tonight.
Yes, he is. Right you are.
Thank you. Shots 28-21 in favor of the Eagles. They always seem to be chuckling more when the Eagles are winning. I don't know if you noticed that, but...
Well, yeah, you got to be happy.
So we have to be impartial as well, Larry.
Yeah. Oh.
Now Shire across the blue line. And we're going to have I think they might be calling interference on that, or no, maybe a high stick. Okay, so the Eagles will get a power play.
High sticky. No, who's this?
It's going to go on Rayside.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to read the number. I think it's 4. I think it looks
Maltese,
like 14.
I believe, yep. So the Eagles on the power play. They've been on the power play a lot as of late. Both teams have had a lot of chances on the power play.
This would be a good chance for the Eagles to score. They win the face-off, too, which is a rare thing, but now they lose the puck.
Dean, Brady Malthius, 2 minutes, high sticking.
So high sticking the call. Now the goaltender lost his stick. Now he grabs it back. He was on the power play. Clark at the point. Clark with the shot deflected there by Keller. That one almost went in. Nice save by Plamondon. Now the Canadians trying to clear it. Solis, he's played a solid game tonight. Scarella back to Clark. Now Clark over to Solis. Scarella. Now Solis. Back to Scarella. Near side Solis. Now Solis with the puck. Clark. That one deflects wide. Shot. No, it doesn't get out. And Solis will keep it in. Minute 10 left on the power play. Solis to Scarella. Now Solis back to Scarella. Now Scarella back to Solis. Solis at the point. That one passed just out of the reach of Clark, and he'll skate to center ice. Solis has it again. Moves it over. Here's Butcher across the blue line with a shot up high. Save, rebound. Swatted away by Snow. Or in the far corner, Keller. That's going to be a penalty on the Eagles, and so that's going to even it up. We'll play 4-on-4 hockey.
For about 38 seconds, and then Rayside will go on their power play.
There, when I went down to get the good news as far as attendance, ran into one of the ladies at the ticket office there, Renee, and unfortunately I didn't see her before the game, but she wanted to say that the Rayside Balfour coaching staff, Dan Cuomo and Tim Armstrong, wanted to be interviewed by us because they enjoyed the broadcast, and so I apologize. I hope these guys watch the tape. We appreciate it, and come back next year. We'll get you on, or maybe during the playoffs. Yeah. It's a good possibility at this point. Thanks, guys.
You sure that's all they wanted?
Well,
they weren't going to rip us.
Maybe it's a ruse. I don't know. It's a way to put us, Johnny, on the spot. I've heard you guys and what you say about my team. I like those guys. They say nice things about us, at least in public. Now here's Atkins.
Yeah, they have their fingers crossed.
Indeed.
That looks like it was offside.
So now we'll play 4-on-4 hockey for 10 seconds before Rayside will get a power play. That one deflects high on the shot. That was Biondi, who has the only goal for the Canadians. Now here's Lindema with it. Lindema over to Willard.
Oh, too far.
Yep, that one's going to be swatted out of the zone by Ramadan. Now here's Plamondon. Sorry. Where that came from. Yeah. They don't have anybody named Bar Mitzvah at this point. We'll cover all the religions. Now here's Lavallee with the puck. Lavallee to Atkins. Power play for the Canadians. Biondi gets it back. Now Biondi. That one broken up by Lamberti and shot down the ice.
Good one. The Eagles going for a full line change there. Four new fresh bodies.
Shots 29-22 Eagles. 40 seconds left on the Canadians' power play. 15:35 to play in the third period. Eagles lead by 2. Looking to defeat Rayside for the first time all season and also sweep the weekend series for the first time all season at home. Shot goes wide and shot down the ice by Jensen. 20 seconds left on the power play. On the near side boards. Pass off the boards to Antione. Here's Clark with it, pair number 5s. Now Clark, nice job skating it up ice, not rushing it. Maybe he will rush it into the zone. He does. Clark with it. Flip pass over, and that'll do it for the power play. So again, Eagles special teams doing the job here tonight. Now the Canadians with it. They'll flip it down the ice. They trailed by 2 entering the third period in their first visit here. Came back and won in overtime. Now at the point, Snow. His shot hits the official. I think that was unintentional. Now here's Boulware. He gets knocked down. Canadians come up with the puck. Antione with it. Now behind the net. McGlade. Off the board, Snow, and that pass a little too much for him to handle. Goes back to center ice. Here's Snow across the blue line. Snow with it. Snow centering chance. Puck loose shot. Another save there by Brancato. Rebound picked up by Strauss. Strauss to Keller. That's going to be he can't. No, he doesn't stay on side. And that's better be careful there on that shot. Yep, here we go. That's going to draw the ire of Rayside player Roth. I don't know if he heard the whistle. He fired that just after the whistle blew, but I don't know if that was intentional or not. Coaches are saying, it might have been, but I don't think they're going to get the call on that one.
Alrighty. Again, folks, continue on with the local sponsors here. We had Chuck-a-Puck, which Rob next door to me here, or the cameraman, he hit the rim.
He did.
Yeah.
I was nowhere near it tonight. Again, now that shot goes high out of town. Looks like Elliott Lake's going to win, Larry. They're leading Blind River 5-2 with about 2 minutes left to play. So Elliott Lake keeping pace with the Eagles this weekend. They can't catch them. They're definitely, again, the parity of this league is something this year. I don't think we've ever had a season in this league quite like this. I mean, you hear the old adage, well, on any given night. Well, really, in reality, that's true in the NLJHL this year. And it happens a lot. Now here's Butcher with it. Butcher. Out center ice. Shire. Over to Strauss. And Plamadon just going to glove that one down and hold. You know, with all this parity in the league, Larry, it's going to make for an exciting end of the season as far as, look at out east. I mean, there's 5 teams within 6-8 points of each other. You got good races in the west. Just the way this league's setting up, it's going to be an exciting spring in the NLJHL.
Yeah, and then going into the playoffs, we're going to see which 4 teams are going to be there in each division.
Orfanos with it, a shot and a save there by Plamadon, and he'll hold.
Continuing on with my sponsors here locally.
Continue.
Yeah, programs, lucky programs. You got that winning, then. Bunch of prizes was given out after the second period. I'll let you take over.
Keep going. Keep going. They can see the pictures.
The 50-50.
Yep.
And, tonight we had a bonus there. It was Subway's free Subway, 1 a week for the whole year.
You were 1 number off.
I was 1 number off. I'm losing all over here tonight.
Now, what's your favorite sub?
I like the ones where you get a little bit of chicken, you heat it up, and something like that, or beef, something like that.
Now you have Subways on the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I saw on the other side? You guys have a Popeyes.
It just came.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's being packed. I hear that. I haven't been there, but
it was the old Burger King, and I drove by. Yes. I was like, "Is that Popeyes?"
The old Burger King. God, you know how many years ago that was there?
I know. I remember. I was 19 once, Larry. You know where I was for 2 years. Usually it was a right and a right, but that's a whole other story. Where are you going, Greyhounds? It's July.
Yeah.
Sadly, I'm not kidding. These were the 9/11 days previous to 9/11.
Yeah.
Even like it's June. Well, summer camps.
Yeah.
Big
I know where you were going. Yeah.
Wheels screeching. Parked about half a mile from the bridge.
It's a busy spot.
A dime well spent.
A dime.
Gonna put half my kids through college, I think. Never mind. Shot in. Beers were expensive.
Yes,
Grant
they were.
Connell behind. It's been a while.
But you got a meal there sometimes.
Oh,
you remember?
Yes. I've actually been there for the lunch buffet. Terrible. LaValle makes it 3-2 while we're chuckling, making jokes. Rayside has cut the lead to 1.
Yep.
Don't know if that was deflected, Larry, or not.
I don't think so. I watched it all the way. I think LaValle got it. He's going to the line first. He's got it. Yep.
So 3-2 now in favor of the Eagles. 12-14 to play in this third period.
That's a big goal right there.
A very big goal. Still no score, U.S. and Finland. That one approaching the midway point of the second period. Get the call from Bob. LaValle with the goal. Now Wood with the shot. That one blocked.
Canadian goal scored by number 7, Ethan Ravalli. Assist, number 77, Kyle Lenemus. The time of that goal, 12-14.
So Linema with the assist on the goal by LaValle, and it's 3-2. Now Blair at the puck in his own zone. Over to Wood. Wood at the far board. Still lots of time left in this one. Maltese with it. Over to Dupuis, intercepted by Blair. Now here's Blair with it. Blair at the shot. Save.
Boy, he was in there looking for a rebound. He didn't get it.
No, he's had a lot of rebounds. Plamadon, he's had let a few go by as far as rebounds, but he holds on to that one.
Yeah, Blair was right there. He was looking for it, too. Okay, where else now? We said 50-50. Chuck a puck. Lucky program.
Sponsors,
giveaways.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we covered. The only thing we didn't cover was the snack shack here.
Snack shack.
Yeah. Burgers,
Yep.
chicken wings.
You had a burger.
I had a
My
burger.
son had chicken tenders. I had popcorn.
And Rob here, he always gets a Pullar burger. That's a monster.
It is.
It's a monster, but don't put anything on it.
Yeah. Sorry with the puck. 3-2 Eagles. 11 minutes to play in this third period. Eagles have yet to beat Rayside this year in 4 opportunities. They did get 1 point in a shootout loss about a month ago. They were up 2 goals in that one. Eagles don't want that to happen again. Here's Sari at the point. He'll shoot it in.
Eagles have a hard time trying to get out of their own zone right now. They better be careful because trouble happens after you can't get out. After 3 tries, you can't get out.
No chance in front. Hits the side of the net. Morich behind the net. Now Morich with the puck. Taken there by Houseman. Eagles,
there we
nice
go.
job. Strauss, center ice. Strauss now runs into Atkins. Blamadon plays it over. Now the Canadians pass out of the reach of Houseman. That one
no
goes
icing.
down
They're
the
waving
ice.
it off.
Bulware with it behind the net. We approach the midway point of this third period.
Here we go. Trouble
Now
again.
interception there. Linema passes over. Sorry, back to Linema.
Look at that.
And
It's
a
a goal.
goal.
That's it. I told you. Play around the puck in your own zone.
Linema will get the goal. Sorry, the assist, and we are tied at 3. And history is repeating itself from the first game they played here. Eagles let a 2-goal lead slip in the third period, and Rayside has tied this one up. So Linema will get the goal for the Canadians. Give Sari an assist, and we're tied at 3. Wow.
Canadian goal scored by number 77, Kyle Linema. Assist number 17, Gordano Bionde. The time of the
I don't know about that. I thought it was Sari with the assist, but I could be mistaken. 3-3 tie. 9:45 to play in this third period. Hanwell behind the net. He gets tripped up. Willard over there along with Linema. Orfanos with the puck. Now, that one deflected. Bouncing puck picked up by Solis. They got Orfanos open in front. Pass was behind him.
And his feet, yeah.
Otherwise, that could have been a very good scoring opportunity. Now Blair has a poke checked away. Eagles do not want to let this one slip as that one goes into the bench area. We'll have immediate timeout, Larry. 9:20 to play in this third period. How the tide has turned. We're now tied at 3.
Yep. Okay, we'll get a few more sponsors running through here. We'll start with Leach Sports Center, Baldwin Superette, L&M Homes, Big Bear Pro Shop, Pizza Hut, Frank's Place. I haven't eaten there in a while. That's
good. Always good, yep.
Yeah.
Good breakfast. And lunches and dinners.
Yeah. They have a nice buffet breakfast there too, or order off the menu. They've been around there for a long time, haven't they?
Long time. A lot of those businesses have down there. The Alpha, since 1920? They're a sponsor, right?
Yes.
Good.
Next year, 100 years.
Wow.
It stayed in the same family too,
Yes,
the Casellas family.
exactly.
There's something else.
That goal by Lavallee in the third period, his 10th. Jensen's goal in the second period, his 11th of the season. We'll get to how many Linema has here in a moment. Still no final win at Elliott Lake. It's 5-2 Wildcats, about 2 minutes to play here in the third period. Looks like Elliott Lake's going to win that one, and no score, Finland and the U.S. That one halfway through the contest. 3-3 tie here. 9:15 to play in the third period. Eagles led 3-1. They've given up 2 here in the third. Butcher at the point. He moves in. His shot deflects high. Save. Rebound. Picked up by the Canadians. They clear it out of the zone. Dupuis with it. Now Dupuis plays it off the boards. Antione behind the net. Keller, Dupuis over there. Eagles come up with it. Butcher over to Scarella. Flip pass to Lamberti. Now glove the head. That's going to be a hand pass, so they'll keep the face off.
That's legal, though. But what is it? Maybe he's going to call him, calling face off in the corner.
As I was saying, that was a hand pass, so they'll put the face off in the Canadians' end.
But it's you can hand pass in your own zone.
Apparently you can't, Larry.
Well, that was you can hand pass to your own player in your own zone. Each team can do their own. Any other place you can't.
Face off to the right of Plamadon. Here's Quinn with the shot. Save, rebound, and that'll keep the face off from the Canadians' end.
I tell you, they're protecting him down there. Big guys are defensive. They're right in there. If there's a rebound, they're going to be ready to knock people around or help cover it up.
Shots 35-25 in favor of the Canadians, or the Eagles, rather, excuse me. Jensen along the end boards. Now picked up by Folk. Up to Houseman. Houseman lost the puck. Puck over at the near corner. Butcher. Now Butcher, nice spin move. Butcher with the puck. Nice pass. Over to Wood. Now Wood to Jensen. Jensen in front. And goal! That pass was kind of behind Jensen. It looked like he kicked it ahead to himself. And he gives the Eagles a 4-3 lead with 8:08 to play here in the third period. Back-to-back goals for number 21, Mr. Riley Jensen. No, the Jensen family.
Nice three players involved in that. Nice passing all around, and the final burying it.
No, the Jensen family is watching at home. They're liking this game. Eagles fans all across the board are liking this one.
2 minutes after the other one. 2 minutes,
Goal
1 second.
Scored by number 21, Riley Jensen. Assist number 4, Mike Butcher. And number 12, Caleb Wood.
Chance for the Eagles in front. A shot, deflected, save, rebound, puck still loose. All sorts of bodies there. Did you get those assists, Larry?
Yes.
Okay, good. Here's Linema across the blue line. Linema with the puck, leaves it, shot. Saved there by Brancato. All sorts of action in this one, much like last night. Some good hockey here at the Pullar this weekend. Now Linema knocks over, that was Shire. Puck behind the net, now back to the point. Solis off the bench. Solis with it, player down for Rayside. He's way down, ref isn't seeing it. Now a shot, that deflects wide. And boy, that doesn't look good, Larry. I didn't see what happened there as the athletic trainers for the Canadians come on the ice. Don't like the way he's moving back there. Let's hope he's okay.
I didn't either, so I think.
Well, he's up.
No,
there you go. That's good that he's up on his knees. You always get worried that type of injury, a player going against the board, it doesn't matter who the team is, you always get worried for the player that happens to.
Well, another thing around here, the boards don't move that much because the walkways and the seat flooring are right up against the boards. The glass will move. It'll rock and roll, but the boards don't.
Yeah, not like in these newer rinks where you have a lot of leeway with the boards.
Yeah, that's how they developed them anyways,
Yep.
like there's got to be a bounce from them.
Well, good news there. That will be, didn't quite get the number
20,
there, 20 McGlade. He's going to be looked at there as
There's
Rayside
another one short on the bench.
Yeah. 7:18 to play here in the third period. 4-3 Eagles.
Do you want those assists there?
Sure, yeah, the assists there. I got a little excited there after the play. It was Caleb Wood and Mikey Butcher with the assists for the Eagles as Jensen scores again. It is final in Elliott Lake, 6-2. Wildcats over Blind River, so the Beavers not a great way to start the year 2019. And Elliott Lake, well, they're playing well. Other final tonight, Kirkland Lake over Espanola, 6-0. Tomorrow's action in the NOJHL. Again, the Timmins-Powassan game, that one was postponed due to all the French River situation as far as those games postponed. The one game feature in this squad, Larry, Rayside takes on the Sioux Thunderbirds tomorrow night in Chelmsford. Yeah, so that'll be a good one. You can watch all those games on Hockey TV. Finland goes up on the U.S. 1-0 late second period. Oh, those flying Finns, never count them out. We've seen what they did to Russia there in one of those wars. Not to get all geopolitical on you, but 3-3 Dallas and Seattle in the wild card game in the NFL. We're worried about hockey here and now. 7 minutes to play in the third period. 4-3 Eagles. Now here's a shot, and excuse me, Brancato makes the save.
You okay?
Getting all choked up over here.
It's not that sad, is it?
No. Well, the whole Russia-Finland war thing. It's,
I thought maybe you swallowed a fly. There's nothing around here. You know?
You're right, yeah. Although it is pretty mild out there.
Yeah, it was
My
nice
goodness.
today, wasn't it?
Well, you see a storm's a-brewing for
Yeah,
Monday, Larry.
well,
It doesn't look very promising.
Well, tomorrow I got to scrape the driveway down a bit,
Yep.
I think. It's supposed to be another nice day.
It will be. Now that puck along the far boards will be another glove pass, hand pass. So that'll...
See, I was right. You can't hand pass in the opposition zone or the neutral zone. You can do it in your own zone. That's why that.
Not arguing you, Larry. I'm just describing what they called on
No,
that one.
they're not sure what they're doing here.
Face off outside the blue line. .6:51 to play in the third period. Eagles want to get this win. This is a big game for them. Dupuis with the shot. Save by Brancato, and he'll hold. And now we're having a little more of the rough stuff. Blair and Maltese going after each other.
Well, Blair's defending his goalie there, and he's standing and holding his ground, and it's been going on both ends. So
we'll be back here next weekend, Larry and I, Friday night against Blind River, Saturday night against Espanola. With a pregame show Friday around 7:15, on Saturday around 6:45. For 500 fans here at Pullar Stadium.
they want to go home happy.
Well, I don't know if Rayside brought anybody tonight. We saw quite a few Blind River fans last night. Here's Blair with the puck. Now Blair gets around one. Houseman, Blair still has it. Blair on the near side boards. He gets knocked down. Now Blair still down. Now he gets right up and gets hit again. And that'll keep the face off the Rayside end. 6:25 to play in this third period.
Lots of time left in this game. Yeah.
Eagles, if they hold on to win, will move themselves
A little closer to Blind
a
River.
little closer. 7 points. That didn't look like it was really within reach even up until this weekend. But again,
Yeah, 11 last night. It was 11.
Yeah, 4-point game, as you said, Larry. And, well, Elliott Lake helped the Eagles, at least with Blind River, keeping the pressure on the Eagles to stay ahead of them. Them being Elliott Lake. Now Folk with it. Taken away there by Keller. Kobe Keller for the Eagles. We'll flip that one. Nice pass. Connects. That's Scarella. Scarella along the end boards. Now he loses the puck, picked up by Mongeon. Behind the net, Scarella. Centering chance, Lamberti. Pass a little bit behind him. Now that puck will hit the tall glass in the corner. Where we used to see John Bosman, so he's moved over a little bit. Must be watching people. He does that for a living.
Bird dog, eh?
The bird dog, indeed, yes. He is a watching. And now here's a chance. They're going to have a penalty, Larry. That, I think, going to go on Rayside.
Yeah, because they had possession of the puck.
Going to be a hooking call. And so that way I think is going to go against number 44, Folk. So another penalty, another power play for the Eagles, and this could be a real big one if they can get one in here.
Yep.
Shots 37-27 in favor of the Eagles. 5:35 to play here in the third. Eagles will have one more. No, they won't have any more games against Rayside. This is the final one at home. No, they have one more. Excuse me. Yep.
One more. Yep.
Yeah, looking at the Eagles' schedule, they have 3 more
What's going on now? They're
against
going to the
Rayside. 1 at home, 2 on the road. Eagles have 5 more games against the Thunderbirds, 3 at home, 2 on the road. They play Blind River 3 more times, once here next Friday, 2 on the road. They have to go to Elliott Lake 3 times, and they have to go to Espanola once and play them at home once. Get the call from Bob.
To number 44, Alexander Folke. 2 minutes holding.
So holding the call. Eagles on the power play. They've scored 2 already on the power play. Shot Butcher. That one goes wide.
No, it's goalie stopped it.
That too.
Yeah.
Now here's Jensen with it. Jensen moves in. Leaves it for Wood. Now Butcher slides it over Quinn. Quinn with the shot. Hits a player in front. That's Biondi. He'll skate it to center.
Charlie Hannawall was standing in front of the net there, boy. He was taking a beating, but that's what his job was, to stand there and take a beating and try and screen the goaltender.
Here's a chance for the Eagles. Jensen looking for the hat trick. Over to Hannawall. Hannawall in shot. That one deflects, goes out of play. That'll keep the face off in the Canadian zone with 1:15 left on the Eagles power play. 4-5-0 on the board. Left here in the third period.
This is where it's still too early, but because Rayside are on the penalty, the clock might be moving a little too fast for them, but they wanted to move fast to get the penalty over with.
Right. Solis will take the draw for the Eagles. Solis, Skrella, Keller. Yeah, Blair and Clark on defense. Now Blair over to Keller. Keller gets it back to the point. Blair over to Keller moving in. Keller dumps it down low. Now here's Clark with a shot. I don't know where that went. Now behind the net, shot.
Another one. Oh.
Gets deflected wide and shot down the ice.
One of the Rayside Balfour, he went down. He covered his face.
Yeah, I don't know. The puck took a wild bounce. Blair with it. Still time on the power play. 45 seconds. Blair in. Blair with the shot. That deflects wide. Maltese will shoot that one down the ice. .30 seconds left on the power play for the Eagles. 4 minutes left here in the third period. They lead by 1. Keller trying to set up another opportunity here. Blair over to Clark at the point. Now Clark back to Blair. Moving in. Keller down low. That's Solis. He gets knocked down. Now Keller off the boards to Blair. 10 seconds left on the power play. Lindholm over there for the Canadians. Now cross-check there by Willard. No call. Now Solis going at it. He might get a penalty if he's not careful, and that's going to do it for the power play. As we'll play 5-on-5 with 3:35 to play here in the third period.
Both teams have their timeouts left, so we'll see who's going to be using it first.
We'll see that happen very soon, Larry.
We saw last night, though, Blind River, they pulled their goaltender at around this time. 3-something was left in the...
they were down 2, though, so a big difference there. Oh, wow, a little Rob Horn-like in the early 80s. Was that Cool in the Gang there? I'm not sure who that was. Earth, Wind, and Fire. There you go. Good band.
Yes.
Good DJ over here. Josh plays a very good selection. Something for everyone.
Well, he's supposed to read the party, you know, and the crowd. Yes, read the crowd, and that's what you do. That makes a good DJ.
He's reading the announcers' crowd, and he's doing pretty good, so we'll give him that. Now Morich on the near side. Strauss, 3 minutes to play in the third period. Eagles lead 4-3. Quinn behind the net. Quinn with the puck. Out of the zone, excuse me. Now here's Strauss. We'll keep an eye on Mr. Plamadon as far as when he might go to the bench. Still lots of time, 2:40 to play. That one cleared to center ice. Here's Houseman. Now Linema at center ice. He scored the third Canadiens goal. Willard. The players lost a stick. 2 players crunched the Canadiens player. Here's Dupuis. 2:20 to play. Now here's a chance. Solis could be in on a breakaway. Solis in. Solis lost the puck. Or Fanos in on it. Just want to keep that puck in that end. Now Roth at the point. Moves over to Blair. Blair with the shot. That one goes wide. Rebound to Solis. 2 minutes to play. Canadians can't pull the goalie if the puck's in their own end. Now Solis with it. Back to Roth. Roth over to Blair. Now Blair at the shot up high. A save off of Plamadon, and that one will go out of play and keep the face off in the Canadians' end. And the Eagles want to just get out of there. They don't want to take a bad penalty right here, Larry.
Yeah.
Got to keep their discipline.
Hannawall to get them out of there.
Yep. 1:51 to play. We'll see if either team uses a timeout. Looks like maybe the Eagles might. They're all kind of, no, maybe not.
No, I think they'll let Rayside use theirs. As soon as they get ready to drop the puck at the face-off circle, somebody will give a timeout signal.
Shots 39-27 Eagles.
Nobody's getting a timeout.
No
okay,
timeout yet.
Me.
Canadians pick up the puck. Atkins. 1:40 to play. Atkins at center ice, shoots it in. Now the goaltender is off. Empty net for the Eagles. They get it at center ice. Praisner over to Jensen for the hat trick, but Jensen just cycles it along the boards. Minute 30 to play. Eagles got to be careful here. Don't want to get caught. Now here's Butcher with it. Butcher with the shot. That goes wide. Over to Praisner. Now Praisner want to get it to the point maybe. Now here we go. Canadians with it. Minute 10 to play.
Goalie's gone again.
Yep. Here's Maltese. Maltese at center ice. Eagles can shoot it in. Jensen misses the net as we're under a minute to play. Eagles lead by 1. Puck at center ice. Here's Lindema. Poke checked away. Offside. And so now...
now you're going to get...
probably get a timeout by Rayside.
Yeah, again, I'm thinking that.
And Larry, strategery here, quoting our former president. You have the face-off outside the blue line. You keep the goalie out.
Bring him out a bit. I mean,
you keep him out of the net, though. He's still on the bench right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's not putting him in.
So still no timeouts. 52 seconds. Now, we're going to get one
there
now.
He goes. Yeah, you wait till the dropping of the puck, eh?
So 52 seconds left in this third period. 4-3. Eagles lead. Face-off will be outside the Eagles' blue line. Shots 39-27 in favor of the home team. The Eagles trailed 1-0 after one, would score 3 second-period goals, lead 3-1 entering the third period. Rayside with 2 quick goals, about 2 minutes apart, tied it at 3. And then the go-ahead goal right now, Jensen, his second of the night, with assists from Wood and Butcher. That's the one that counts the most, I guess.
Right now it does, yeah.
As it's 4-3. So full march to the Eagles tonight and this weekend. Obviously, there's still little work to do here, Larry, but the Eagles got to be pretty happy with how things have gone so far.
Yeah, it's not over though. But
it's not over,
it's
indeed.
Not over, is right.
You're right.
Just we know that anything can happen. We've seen it happen with 6 seconds left in the game.
Indeed.
So let's see what's now. Well, the timeouts. What are they? 20 seconds, something like that.
I think 30.
30. Just I speak to coming. I didn't have a clock or stopwatch here to do anything on that, but I was curious myself.
So here we go. Net is empty for the Canadians.
Face off outside the blue line of the Eagles.
Biondi will take it for the Canadians. Keller for the Eagles. Big draw, won by the Eagles.
And it's going to go into the net and score.
And score!
Oh, what a break for the Eagles.
Well, I don't know if I've ever seen that, Larry, from the opposite blue line off the face-off. That is how you win a face-off. That is how you score 2 goals.
Wow.
And that is how the Sioux Eagles are 47 seconds away from sweeping the weekend. Wow.
19-12, 19-13, something like that.
4 goals this weekend for Keller. Kobe Keller,
you're in line.
You're in line for Player of the Week, my friend.
Empty net goal scored by number 8, Kobe Keller.
They just had enough.
Yeah.
Time of the goal, 47 seconds. Eagle goal scored by number 8, Keller. Unassisted. Time of the goal, 47 seconds.
So that's 19-13 then.
So the Eagles, 30 seconds away, Larry, from another victory. 2 games below 500. They'll stay in third place or fourth place.
Sweep.
And a weekend sweep.
First one.
12 goals, 13 goals on the weekend. Eagles are going to go into practice this week feeling pretty good about life, taking on 2 teams that are right ahead of them. Yeah. And they'll take on another team ahead of them, Blind River, this upcoming Friday, our next broadcast, and Espanola on Saturday. So the Eagles' homestand has been successful, and they have a chance to get to 500, which I think is really big for this team right now.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Now the puck goes wide, 10 seconds to play. So the Eagles got down, took the lead, lost the lead, but will sweep the weekend here after 7 seconds and beat Rayside for the first time this season, leading 5-3.
7.3 seconds. Yes, that's it. Boy,
Final thoughts, Larry, on tonight and this weekend?
Well, the Eagles do it the hard way. They had a 3-1 lead, gave it up, and then came back and now they nailed the coffin shut.
They did.
Yes, now they did with that empty net goal. But boy, they had to work for it.
Yeah, Sven Schwab says Sports Center worthy right
Here
there.
we go.
I've never
Watch it
seen
now,
that. That's going to do it, Larry. The Eagles win again. They sweep the weekend series, and they defeat Rayside Balfour by the score of 5-3. For cameraman Rob Horn and for color commentator Larry Pozzebon, Scott Nason signing off from Pullar Stadium. We'll talk to you next Friday as the Eagles take on Blind River here at the Pullar and on Hockey TV.
Good night, folks.